should be live now. So, when we last left off, it was you, your Pegasus Orion, Trixie, Daring, Glimmer, Raven, Princess Twy, RD, and Pinky. Holy crap, your party's too big. All in the Badlands, specifically in the graveyard. You were going after Tom, who you managed to get. He was talking to a Kenku, and you managed to sneak up on him and get off a very impressive shot to shatter his amulet, which then caused his shield guardian to seemingly vanish, and that is basically where we left off. Yeah, so you remember that what Twilight told you was that if you shattered the amulet, then the shield guardian wouldn't be bound to Tom anymore?
Yeah.
But she didn't say anything about it vanishing. And I guess that's about it. So we're going to head off straight into initiative. So I'm going to need you... Oh, also I gave you a stat block for Orion so you can control him and I don't have to worry about his stuff anymore.
Yeah, I should probably get that up.
Yeah. I used a thing on Natural Crit called the Homebrew to make it, so it looks real official. That's like what the monster stats blocks and the monsters manual look like.
Nice. Okay, yep, got it up.
Okay, so I need you. I already pre-rolled initiative for everybody else, except for Tom, who I will roll for now. Oh, and I guess the Kenku, technically.
All right.
So the Kenku did not do great.
What do I get to plus initiative? So 17.
17 for you? Okay, what did
Yep.
Orion get?
Oh yeah, I should probably roll for him. He gets, what's his initiative modifier? Doesn't say, just his dex, so +2.
Yep.
12.
Wow, these guys are not rolling well. It's not great. Not great, Tom.
Oh dude, I've just got, I just ordered a game.
Which game?
Persona 5.
Ah, I've heard tell of that game.
Oh
Oh wow. Wow, Tom. Wow, okay.
Is he that bad?
Well, it's I'll get to it in a second. Okay, so first up is Glimmer. Wait, what was Orion's?
12.
12? Okay. Yeah, so first up is Glimmer with a 21.
21, fuck.
Yep. So she is going to... What's she gonna do? Okay. She's going to attempt to cast a spell. Ooh. Never saw that coming from a sorcerer, did you?
Not at all.
Okay. I do need to know what level this is. Okay, you see Glimmer begin to utter an incantation. And she attempts to dominate Tom and his person with a spell known as Dominate Person. However, as she sort of does this spell, before it even begins to really take effect, you see, he doesn't seem to be affected by it. And she looks very confused. And that's her whole turn.
That's spooky.
So that's one level 5 spell slot off of Glimmer. Great job, Glimmer. That's her go, and then it is Trixie. That's a bit scary to Trixie because Glimmer's like the most powerful person she knows. But she's going to attempt to help anyway. she's going to actually shout at you before she does anything. Did you want me to try the thing? You remember? I'll remind you this because it wasn't as long ago for your character as it was for us. She has a spell called Magic Jar, which basically she can attempt to kill him with this.
Ah. Oh, wait, kill? I thought we were just trapping him in a fucking jar.
Well, I mean...
Are we trying to capture him or kill him? I can't remember.
You hadn't really decided yet. This was like a sort of backup plan you had, but she doesn't know if you want her to do it or not. Basically what it does is... any humanoid within 100 feet of her would have to make a charisma saving throw against this.
Mm-hmm.
But on her failure, their soul would move into the jar. Now, if he succeeded on the saving throw, he wouldn't be able to do it again for 24 hours. But if it did get sucked, if his soul did get sucked into the jar,
Mm-hmm.
Then if she moved the jar 100 feet away from him and then smashed it, he would die.
Oh.
Well, over 100 feet away.
So, okay, not yet. I'm just gonna be like,
okay. Well, in that case, she will. She doesn't have a ton of attack magic. She's mostly an illusionist. She will cast Mage Armor on herself. So she's got a AC of 20 now. For as long as Mage Armor is up. Then it is Pinky. She's going to inspire you. You now have an inspiration die from a very high level bard. Within the next 10 minutes in game, you can add 1d12 to any roll.
oh wow, just one d12.
Any d20 roll. It can't be a damage roll.
Okay, so just any roll.
Yep.
In general, just one roll.
As long as it's a d20 roll. Yep. And once you use it, it's gone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Okay.
She can only inspire people 7 times per short rest. So, which is still a lot.
Cool.
That's her bonus action, actually, now that I think about it, so she gets to do something else. She will... she also doesn't have a ton of attack magic. She's a bard. She's like, dance for me, people. I guess she will attempt to Eldritch Blast him. Because that's all she can really do from this distance.
Mm-hmm.
That is... let's see. That's 3 beams, so that's going to be a ranged spell attack. Okay, I got it. I do need to look up something about Tom.
What's that?
Yep, I was just making sure that he was affected by this. He is. Well, that's not great, but she does get a plus 12 to attack. So that's probably going to hit. Yep. That also hits. And that hits. So...
damn.
That is 3d10. Which is, I'm just going to say 20 damage. Because that's about what it would be. And... yeah, he just takes these bolts of energy to his chest. And he looks not super thrilled about it. And that's Pinky's go.
At least we know it's kind of doing damage.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely leaves like a scorch mark in his clothes, but it doesn't seem like it bothered him that much. Hey Wyatt, thanks for liking the stream. Welcome. It's your go, Grion. What do you do?
I'll fucking fire 2 shots at the can. I mean, the buffoon.
Okay. to hit, please.
Okay.
You can add a d12 to any d20 roll for the next 10 minutes in game.
Alright. Alright, use my dice. Alright, what do I get? So, I'm firing 3 arrows at him.
Okay. Are you doing the plus 10 minus 4?
Plus 10 minus 4 on all of them.
Okay.
Apart from the last one. Yeah. So the first 2 will be plus 10 minus 4. The last one won't be.
Okay.
Okay, does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does. However, as you strike him with this first shot, you realize it just bounces off of him, and you see a faint shimmer of magic, as if he is shielded by some sort of supernatural ability from your arrows.
Dickhead.
Unless your arrows are not magical, correct?
I can have magical lightning. I have lightning arrows and fire arrows.
Right. But that's not what you were doing. So, as you fire
Right.
this, you realize, oh crap, darn.
Can I do the last 2 as lightning and fire arrows then?
Unfortunately, technically no. Given the way the rules are written, I will allow you to do 1.
Okay. 26 hit then?
Yeah, that'll hit.
So
So what are you doing exactly?
A lightning arrow.
Is that a spell?
Yes.
What level spell is it?
Level 3.
It has no effect.
I only have up to level 4 spells, so I can't fucking even do damage to him.
As you fire this bolt of you fire this arrow at him that turns into a bolt of lightning as it flies, and just as it begins to hit him, you see the same magical shield effect sort of dispel the magic away from him, and he just sort of shakes it off. He almost laughs.
Dick. Alright, I'm
You're
just
gonna have to mark off a spell slot for that still, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mess with him then. Alright, what do I have to mess with him?
So you have your bonus action left and your movement left.
Alright, I guess how far away I am from him?
That is something that I wish I would have remembered, but
I think I'm like 120 feet away.
something like that. What's your distance?
No, I'm 200 feet away.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, you moved a bit more than everybody else did, so you're kind of off on your own at the moment.
I guess I'm 30 feet closer.
Okay, you're 170 feet away from him.
Alright, I guess that's my go.
Okay, you still have a bonus action if you want to do your bonus action.
I mean, I have nothing ready to do.
Okay. That was your go. Then it is
I'm trying to see what kind of random shit I have I can mess with him with.
Okay, he's not gonna do anything. Okay. Then it is Raven's turn. And she's a bit concerned because, like, holy crap, only Pinky's done damage to him so far. And she doesn't have a ton she can do.
I have that anti-grav sphere still. I forgot about
that. Do you remember what it does?
Yeah, I guess I throw it and in a radius, everything loses gravity.
Yep. 20-foot radius sphere. She's going to... Is he wearing armor? I don't think he is wearing armor. Nope. Sure isn't. Huh. She will attempt to cast a spell called Insect Plague, as she sort of summons the elements of nature. However, as she does, all these sort of what would she summon in a mesa? All these sort of underground, hard-skinned, almost like not quite arachnids, but you know, very tough, sturdy bugs sort of emerge from the ground and try to bite at his feet, but they can't seem to pierce through his magical armor.
Cool.
Yeah. He's pretty tough.
Anyone got a nuke?
That's pretty much all she can do from this distance.
Moab incoming.
Whose turn is it next?
I mean, I guess I have nothing I can do damage to him with.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know what's preventing him from taking damage yet. It's Orion's turn next, actually, so...
I guess he'll just chill. There's nothing he can do.
Alright, do you want him to hold his action in case...
Yeah, hold his action. If something happens, he runs away. No, runs away.
You gotta be a bit more specific.
If something tries to attack him in his radius, he will back off.
Okay, got it. He will disengage, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, cool. That was Orion's turn. Then it is Tom's go, finally. Way to go, Tom. He will finally do the thing he wanted to do 20 seconds ago, and he will cast a spell, and you actually recognize, as he sort of makes the hand symbols for this spell, you've seen it done once before by a Get Yankee warrior as he plane shifted to a different plane of existence.
Oh shit. Oh, is he trying to get to a different plane of existence? Fuck!
And he succeeds.
Oh, fuck. That's so bullshit.
I can't help him, man. He has plane shift. It's one of his spells he knows. And he would do that now.
Fuck, that is bullshit. What now?
Well, now we're out of combat, technically. Well, I guess the Kenku's still there. We're going to continue in combat for at least a round or two. Then it's RD's go, and she... By the way, RD has a +7 to initiative. She's just now going. She rolled a 2. A 2! Anyway, she's going to charge at where he used to be and say, "Damn it!" Then
I'm gonna shout, "What the fuck," real quick.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Then she shouts, "Should we get the bird guy?"
I guess.
Alright.
Just pin him down or something.
Alright, well, she'll use her full movement. If she flies, she can go 120 feet, which would just barely get her there. So she'll do that. But unfortunately, she doesn't reach his space until the end of her turn. So that's all she can do. Then Daring's go. She literally can't do anything. She's just going to be like, "Yep, you guys got this." She'll start walking over there, but she ain't going to get there for a few rounds. Then Twilight's go. And she is going to say, "Guys, wait a minute." And she's going to say, "Grant, the shield guardian, you see where it used to be?"
Yeah.
And as she kind of points this out to you, you have a very high passive perception as well. Not as high as Twilight's, which is why you didn't notice this. But as she sort of points it out, you notice that where it used to be, there is a sort of, almost like a rectangular box shape, almost completely transparent. And as you sort of look at it, you realize there's an illusion there of some sort.
Okay.
Okay. And she sort of points that out to you on her turn. Thence the Kenku's go. And he's going to fall down onto his buttocks and sort of scramble away from you guys out of pure fear. And that's his go.
I guess I tell them to pin that dude.
Okay. We're gonna get out of combat now, just to make things easier.
And we just walk up towards where the box was and where they were, where the Tom was and that.
Okay. As you sort of get near here, you realize that what happened was when you shattered the gemstone around his neck, Twilight sort of explains this to you. Shield Guardians have a trait called spell storing, she says.
Mm-hmm.
She says they can store a spell of 4th level or lower that is sort of contingent upon whatever the caster dictates. So the caster uses a spell slot to cast this, and then if the conditions are met, the spell is cast. So what he did was he had a contingency spell, basically, where if his gem got shattered, it would cast the major image spell over the Shield Guardian to make it look like it had vanished. The DC to notice it was 18, by the way.
What's my Mine's 18.
Yeah, but you were really far away, so I gave you a -1 penalty.
Oh, you dick.
Twilight has a passive perception of 20, so with her -1 penalty, she still noticed it.
Why didn't she say anything?
She did! That's what I'm telling you right now. She did.
Why didn't she say it before, though?
She had to wait till her turn.
Alright.
Anyway, basically what it means is the Shield Guardian's still there, it just looks like it isn't. Tom, however, is gone.
He's known, yeah.
But as she sort of explains this to you, she says, well, you know, since you shattered his amulet, he can't return to Tom anymore. At least he can't be called back unless Tom does another binding spell with a gemstone, which he'd need 1,000 gold for, and the Guardian itself. So really, this thing is just going to sit here motionless until somebody binds another gem to it.
Damn.
We could take it if you want.
I mean, yeah, I mean, do you have a gem?
She says, if you have 1,000 gold, I could easily perform the ritual for you. If you want a Shield Guardian.
Yeah, sure. I give her 1,000 gold.
Okay. Well, do you want to do anything about the Kenku before you do this?
Oh yeah, we interrogate him. Like, so, fuck are you meeting Tom for?
Okay. Is that what you say?
Yep.
You've heard Tom speak before, yeah?
Yeah.
In a perfect mimicry of Tom's voice, you hear it come out of this bird-like creature, and he says, I've been looking for someone to forge some documents for me. For the right price, do you think you could be of service? And that's what he does.
I stare him down. Can I roll an intimidate check?
Okay. Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Roll that real quick.
Is that intimidation? Yeah. Charisma. A pretty shit charisma. 13?
Yeah, I mean, he was intimidated before you made this check.
Oh, alright.
Twilight kind of steps in and she says, Kenku can only speak by mimicking other people's voices, voices of people they've heard speak in the past. He doesn't have his own voice.
That sucks.
So, anything he says to you in Tom's voice is something that Tom said to him.
Oh. So he's looking for someone to forge documents for him.
The Kenku nods his beak and says, Yes, my pretty.
There's no way he said that.
That's what he says. He can only say things he's heard in the past. He can't choose his own words.
Did he watch Lord of the Rings or something? That's precious, not pretty. I don't know. Alright, so did he say anything else?
Do you say anything else to him?
Yeah, so did you say anything else?
Oh, okay. Did Tom say anything else?
Yeah.
We were interrupted. That's what he says. This man has many voices.
Alright. Alright, what do you guys think? I asked the group.
You can make insight checks if you want to see if he's telling the truth.
Sure. No, I think he's telling the truth.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Literally everybody except for one person failed. By the way.
Oh,
but
wow.
The one person who didn't was actually daring, surprisingly, and she got a natural 20. But she says he actually is telling the truth. She reads his body language quite well somehow from the 60 feet away she still is. She's like, I know birds, and that bird's honest. But yeah, he seems to be generally fearful of you, and he thinks it would probably be in his best interest to not lie right now. Even though you guys weren't, like, super threatening to Tom, like, he can tell that you guys are strong.
Alright. Did he say where he's going? Like, any plans or anything? Or is that literally all he said to you?
I'm trying to think of what he would say. He shrugs and says, That's correct.
Alright, well, he's gone to a different plane of existence, so...
Yeah, Twilight says, with that spell, he could literally be in anywhere in any universe. Theoretically, you could use it to teleport to a teleport circle, too, if you know the spell. So, there's a chance, I guess, he could have gone to a teleportation circle, but, like I said, he could be literally anywhere in any universe.
Yeah.
Well, any plane, I should say.
Well, that sucks.
I also know that spell, but in order to take us to that plane, I would have to know where he went, which there's no real way of knowing.
Yeah. Well, what do we do now?
Let me just see one thing real quick. Pinky steps in and says, "If only Luna was here, she could tell us where he went. She knows everything about divination magic."
Okay, I mean, like... By the time we even ask her...
Yep. By the time you got over there to ask her, he would be long gone.
Yeah. Anyone else got any ideas?
Just real quick. So, you want the Shield Guardian, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, mark off 1,000 gold.
Yep, done it.
And I will give you... Shield Guardian. I'll give you the stats for this thing. By the way, very powerful.
Do I have an amulet or anything? No.
Yes. Well, you have to wear an amulet for it. That's kind of like a rule for it. If you're not wearing the amulet, you don't get the things for it. Basically, that is now another thing you are controlling alongside Orion. It is a large construct, and those are all its stats.
Damn.
It is
right,
It is very strong.
I guess it's around my neck or something?
Well, it's wherever you want it. It's an amulet. You can wear it wherever.
But it has to be... I have to wear it, right? It can't just be in a pocket.
Let me just double check. You can carry it and conceal it to prevent it from being attacked, like you attacked his. But if you do that, it doesn't activate its sort of nature of protecting you.
Alright, I just wear it around my neck and tuck it behind everything so no one can see it.
Okay.
Sweet, I have a Shield Guardian now.
Glimmer sort of pulls you aside and says, Grion, did you notice anything weird about our magic against Tom there?
Yeah, it was like some weird kind of magic shield because none of my probably spells and like stuff above a certain level couldn't do any damage to it.
Yeah, she says, but here's the thing. Twilight there is the most powerful wizard I have ever met in my entire life. And she's not that strong.
Yeah.
I don't know what this guy is, but I don't think he's your average run-of-the-mill sorcerer.
You don't have to tell me that. I'm just wondering what we do now.
You can make some sort of check if you want to try to figure out anything about this. You know, like Arcana, Intelligence.
Sure.
You have to tell me what it is, though.
Intelligence. Okay, not doing intelligence. Roll for Arcana. 16. What do I got for plus on Arcana?
16 for Arcana?
No, 17.
17? With a 17, You know that there are creatures that have what is called a limited magical immunity, and also there are creatures with a general magic immunity, which makes them immune to magic. But they are very powerful. This isn't something that like a general like sorcerer or a wizard like a class would have. This is something that like a very powerful creature has. Does that make sense?
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
Things with magic immunities are like, well, like full-on magic immunities are like gods and goddesses. Things with limited magic immunities are things that are like not quite that strong, but still like very something you don't want to mess with. Like they're like dragon level usually.
Shit, that's not good. Should we head back then?
It's up to you, Glimmer says.
I mean, like, there's nothing really we can do here.
RD says, I mean, if you want to head back, I can easily get us through this place. If it's only undead, they're no match for us.
Alright, I guess we head back to the castle and, like, think about what we do next, because...
Oh, if you just want to head back to the castle, you could just use the teleport spell you guys have and teleport.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know where else we would go.
Oh, by the way, I went through RD's character sheet, and she had more spells than I realized she had.
Okay.
She still has the same number of spell slots, but she has more spells.
She's even more overpowered than before.
Dude, you have no idea how overpowered she is. She can't be... Let's see. She can't be charmed, frightened, possessed by any aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, demons, or undead. She can't be frightened. And anyone... All these things apply to anybody within a 10-foot radius of her, by the way. She can't be frightened. She has a +4 bonus to saving throws. She can't be charmed. She's immune to disease. That doesn't apply to you guys. Yeah, she's got so many things. She has a permanent +1d8 to all damage rolls because of radiant damage from her god. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Alright, I guess we head back to the castle then?
Alright. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have no idea what to do now then. I don't know how the play is. So dealing with like a kind of a godly like character.
I just actually, you only have 2 characters in your party that know teleport, and they've both used their 1 7-level spell slot for today, so you would have to take a long rest to use it again.
I guess we head back to the fuck we came before.
Okay, it's 2 p.m. now. So you're gonna head back to Las Pegasus then?
Yeah.
Where you are now, actually.
Are we close to Rainbow Falls?
Daring says, actually, we're really close to Appaloosa.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess we go there then. Is there a teleport thing? Oh, I guess we teleport from anywhere then.
You can teleport from anywhere with. Well, if you just want to use the teleportation circle spell, you just have to find one of those, and you could do that today. But you'd have to find one. Which you know there's one in Las Vegas. Although I think Glimmer got rid of her teleportation circle spell to get the teleport spell. Yeah, she did.
Fuck it, let's just go to the Appaloosa, or whatever it's called.
Okay. You guys make your way over to Appaloosa. It only takes you about an hour, and you encounter. Do you encounter anything? Which way do you go to head there?
I don't know, wherever the most efficient is according to everyone else.
Well, if you just go straight... Okay, yeah. You guys just head straight there. You're fine. You encounter nothing for the next hour.
Cool.
You make your way to the outskirts of town. You arrive around 3 p.m. And as you approach, you see a familiar face as Brayburn spots you entering the outskirts of town.
Which one's Brayburn?
Well, howdy, y'all. He's the sheriff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now he's...
I thought he died.
Well, the previous sheriff died. Now Brayburn's the sheriff.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell because he's wearing a big sheriff's badge and a Stetson hat. And he rushes over to greet you. And he says, I didn't think y'all'd be coming back here around in these parts for a while. Seems like you got some new friendly faces here.
Sure do.
Raven kind of like curtsies a little bit. Who else was... Well, he knows some of you guys. I think it's just Raven who he hasn't met, actually. Yeah. Also, I don't think you had a Pegasus the last time you were here either.
Nope.
Yeah, he's definitely in all of that. And he sort of starts circling around Orion. He says, well, I'll be a flying horse.
Yeah, don't get too close.
He takes a half a step back. And he says, you ever think of entering him in a rodeo?
No, and I never will.
Oh, you got to. He'd kill it in there. Though, they might consider it cheating given an account that he's probably magical and all.
Yep. I don't know what to do.
Orion's hooves do count as magical attacks, by the way, just for future reference.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if anything's immune to bludgeoning damage, but not immune to magical attacks, Orion would, because he does bludgeoning damage, but it's magical, so it would get through that.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so he stops ogling your your Pegasus for a moment and sort of shakes Raven's hand. They introduce themselves to each other. And he says, so what brings you back to town? To you.
We're just kind of passing through. Wait, what are we doing? Are we staying here for the night, or are we just...
you need to take a long rest to get your spell slots back to teleport.
I guess we're staying here for the night.
Oh, well,
after
strangers.
Today's mission.
You do remember this is also the only town where you'd ever seen those special weapons you'd been looking for.
Oh, yeah. Is anywhere... I'm asking, is anywhere I could get a long-range... One of those, like, pistol guns?
You don't know the word guns or pistols.
What was it called?
You don't know what they're called. I don't think. You would probably just call them shooting tubes or something.
One of those shooting...
Whatever...
those metal shooting things?
Give me a second to bring up the stats for those real quick. Firearms, he says.
Yeah. Anywhere I can get one of them.
Well, if you're in the market, we got a smithy in town at the moment.
Yeah, I would love to have a browse.
Okay. He leads you guys over to the general blacksmithing area. There is a stout gnome man with a long gray beard, an old hat with a looks like it's falling apart, got a few random patches on it. Looks like he's missing a few teeth. He seems quite old, and he is very, very chubby, especially for a gnome. And he says, "What can I do you for?"
You were in the market to buy one of those, what are they called? I've forgotten.
Firearms.
One of those firearms.
What you looking for?
Long range firearm.
I got a deal for you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. He sort of eyes you over, takes a look at the bow on your back, and he heads into his little shop. He was out front in a rocking chair, not actually doing any work at the moment when you walked up.
Yeah.
But he gets up, goes into his shop, sort of waddles on in, comes out maybe 45 seconds later, holding a very long, tubular metal weapon. He says, this is a light rifle. This is going to be your best bet for range, he says.
Light rifle. Very nice.
I'll shoot anything full of holes up to 120 feet away, he says.
Do you have a link to the page with all the guns on?
I do. I can give that to you right quick.
Right quick. Oh, found it.
Well, okay. Well, I still linked it to you. He says, that'll be 300 gold for that beauty there. That's not that's counting the ammo.
How much damage is it? It's like
It's 2d8.
that's not that much compared to what I can do anyway. I guess it's not too bad.
Well, if you get you also get a critical ×3, and it's a critical on an 18, 19, or 20.
Oh wow! Is there like will I get any bonuses?
So instead of twice the damage, you do 3 times the damage on a critical.
Do I add my dex for like bonus damage? What's it called? Like, because I get 1d8 plus 3 for normal.
You add your dex to damage. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll take it.
So for you, it would be 2d8 plus whatever your dex mod is.
I will take it.
Okay. 300 gold, he says.
It's more expensive in here. Fuck. All right.
Well, no, it's 50 gold for the ammo.
Oh yeah.
He assumes you want to buy it with ammo.
How many shots do I have then?
5.
Also,
it takes a full round to reload it, by the way.
5, 6. Can I buy extra ammo?
How much?
So 15. So that would be like 400
gold total.
400 gold. Yep.
So you have 15 shots.
I need to write it down because.
Okay. All right. Here's your stats. Mark off 400 gold before you do anything else.
So yeah, what's that? Light rifle.
Okay. It's got a range of 120 feet. You can shoot anything within 120 feet. There's no disadvantage or anything like that, like you have with your bow. It just doesn't shoot past 120 feet.
Got 15 shots.
Yep. It only holds 5.
Yeah,
You've got 10 extras, and it takes a full round to reload it.
Okay.
Also, the critical is ×3, and you get it on an 18, 19, or 20.
Okay.
So the damage it does is 2d8 plus 3. Now, you don't get 2 shots with this. No, wait. You get 2 attacks, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would get 2 shots with this, but you don't get 3 like you do with your bow.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think. I don't know. I have to look at your character sheet. Give me a second. I have to look at the specifics of what it says.
Rapid fire. Third shot has -4. It's just I have a -4 to my third shot.
Yeah. I guess you would still get that because it's a ranged weapon. Huh. Oh well. Well, you only have 15 shots for it anyway.
Let me mark off that money real quick.
Yeah, it's 400 gold off.
600. Cool.
You have so many typos on your character sheet, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm not great at spelling.
Also, you never put down your bag of magical dust, or whatever it's called.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Nope. Or at least not. It's not on the character sheet you sent me, at least.
Bag of wild magic powder.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good that you have it then. Alright.
Alright, so was it plus how much for attack bonus?
You are not proficient in this, so it is just plus your dex.
So +3. And then is it just 2d8? It's 2d8 plus what?
+3. And it is piercing damage. No. These are old time bullets, they're like the round kind, so I guess it would be bludgeoning damage.
Blood. How do you spell that? Oh, I just put bludge.
BLUDGEONING.
Alright, nice.
Okay. Yep.
I guess we find somewhere to chill for the night.
Says, pleasure doing business with you. And as he takes your gold, as you walk away, you notice he is going through each individual one of the 400 gold pieces and biting them to make sure they're real.
Fair enough.
Yep. Alright, you guys find a place to stay for the night?
Yep. No, I'm gonna go to the pub for a bit.
Okay. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, would you like that to be an actual flaw?
What?
Because there are flaws for this. For like, you know how there are flaws in 3.5e, and there are flaws in 5e too, but they're not the same.
Yeah.
If you want, you can make your alcoholic thing an actual flaw that has like statistical things attached to it.
Like what?
Well, I will look up the thing real quick. So you want it to be alcoholism, so that would be flaws, and it would be under substance abuse, I think, or substance addiction. Yeah, substance addiction. Okay. Yeah, so basically the flaw for alcoholism is you need to consume 5 gold per character level worth of alcohol on a daily basis, and if you don't get your fix, you have a minus, I think it's a -2? Yeah, a -2 penalty to all d20 rolls until you get your fix.
Man, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah, well that's the flaw that you want.
I mean, I'm fine with just being a casual alcoholic.
Is there such a thing as a casual alcohol? Are you truly an alcoholic if you are only a casual drinker?
Well, 5 drinks a day.
No, 5 gold pieces per character level worth. So for you, your character level is what, 13? So that would be what, 60?
Yeah.
No, 70?
60 drinks a day.
65 gold worth?
Oh, fuck that. I don't want to be spending 65 gold worth of stuff a day.
That's 5 times 13.
We're off 50.
Oh, you're off.
Okay, I was right, it's 65.
See ya. Don't forget your dinner.
Alright.
Don't forget the kitchen. Alright, have a good one. We'll try not to come back too please.
Try not to.
And here we see
See you later.
as
See you later.
the parent birds leave the nest.
Alright, I'm back.
But yeah, that's the flaw from 3.5e, basically.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna be a casual alcoholic.
Okay. I just thought it'd be more interesting. Because
It probably would be,
have
but
it listed under your flaws in your character sheet, so.
Oh, yeah. But, fuck, that's a lot of money per day, and then...
Well, yeah, that's the point. You're not supposed to want to be an alcoholic.
Yeah,
You gotta
I know.
have a motivation to get better, you know? And it's not like you don't have the money for it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, but I want to buy a house and shit.
A house does not cost, like, 60,000 gold. That would be ridiculous.
I mean, still. Alright, can we just lower the effects of it, though? Alright, so can we say instead of, like 30 gold a day?
Well, no, because it's the reason it's times your character level is because it gets worse over time.
Yeah, but it hasn't been starting since my... Half, can we say half of my character level? And then...
Round it up.
But... Round it up, yeah. And then every time I level up there, until I get it fixed, it's plus my next character level.
Yeah.
Alright.
So for you, it would be 7 times 5, what's that, 35?
Yeah. 35
Gold
golds worth.
And if you don't get that much alcohol in you per day, you do have a -2 penalty to all d20 rolls until you...
Alright, guess I'm spent... How much is it per drink as well?
1 gold.
Oh, fuck. 35 drinks.
Yeah. Well, with the flaw specifically, it's kind of assumed that you drink it throughout the day, so you're not just, like, constantly at a -8 to everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright.
It's just you need to mark off that certain amount of gold per day and sort of, like, make time to be like, oh,
I need to make time for my drink. Yeah. I mean, like, I have whiskey on me.
Yeah, so
I'm pretty
you're
sure.
fine. But
Yeah.
you get the gist of it. Because that way it gives you motivation to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And get better.
How are you supposed to get rid of it?
Well, how do people normally get rid of alcohol?
Go therapy.
Addiction? Yeah.
I want to fucking go therapy.
If only there was some sort of AA that literally already existed in your world.
Oh, fuck. I'm not going back there.
It's almost like I saw it coming.
Yeah, almost. Alright. I guess I got to the pub and drink.
Okay. That's gonna be 35 gold, please.
Yep. Oh, fuck, that's gonna be... The micromanaging of this shit is gonna be so annoying now.
Don't worry, we'll both forget.
Alright. Alright, okay.
As you are becoming inebriated, let's see, how would this play out? You take a sip of your drink, and as you do, you notice it's not coming out of the cup. And it's not that it's empty, as you sort of open your eyes and look, it's just the beer isn't flowing. And as you sort of begin to look around, you realize everything is stopped around you.
Oh, fuck. Give me a break.
I will say, I'm trying to think. Daring and Raven probably would have joined you, and RD would have been there too. And they sort of join you in looking around the bar, being like, what the hell's going on? And then, out of your drink, you hear, down here.
I look at my drink, I guess.
Okay. You see swimming around, doing a backstroke in the alcohol, a tiny version of the god you know as Discord.
For fuck's sake.
And he says, hey buddy, sorry about this. I had to take time out of my busy day. It's not like I wanted to be here, you know. Anyway, he snaps his fingers, and you are teleported to another plane of existence.
Oh, god damn it.
A place you have been to before. This time, however, it is only you. You notice that your friends have not appeared around you.
Do I still have my drink in my hand?
You have all your possessions on you.
Please tell me I still have the drink in my hand.
Any alcohol you had on your person you still have? But the drink
I have the
that you
drink
had
in my hand.
The drink you had in your hand, the mug from the bar, is not there. But you still have like your flask of whiskey on you.
Alright, okay, so what's going on?
Well, as you sort of have that thought of, oh no, my drink! You say those words, and as you exhale, you feel a familiar sensation as you realize the air here is quite crisp and nice and pure. And you look around, and you're in a familiar place. The realm of air of the genie Solobalom.
Alright. Okay.
And he says, welcome back, my friend.
Hey man, how's it going?
You have had time to consider, yes? My wares?
Sure.
Excellent!
Yeah.
Claps.
Alright.
Small cloud servants begin bringing you food and drink. Anything you ask, anything you wish. Please, my boy, indulge.
The hardest liquor on the rocks.
The servants, without saying a word, just turn around. They're like small, childlike beings made of pure cloud. They follow your every order. Welcome to the stream, Andre. How's it going? Anyway,
I asked for a selection of fine cheeses and hams.
Another servant brings you a selection of even finer cheeses and hams than you were expecting.
Sweet.
And he says, please, we have business, yes?
Yeah, sure.
I would love some of your precious magical items. You have such fine, rare items I've never seen, never come across before.
Like
surely
what?
we can make a trade, make a deal. Whatever you would like from Salabalam's realm. I can do anything. I am a genie. I can enchant. I can give you great treasures of great power.
Go on.
As you may remember, I accept no gold. If there is a transaction where I would receive a magical item, perhaps I may consider some gold to make up any slack if it is not quite a fair deal for me. However, I do not wish to do anything in which I do not obtain magical items, new and rare, of which I can add to my beautiful collection.
Okay. Alright. So what magical items do I have that you would like?
He sort of looks you over. Well, he reads your character sheet slowly. Strange items you have. This I have heard, never seen of before. And he holds up your magic mistletoe. Not a especially powerful item, but one quite a rarity. You remember it was only like 10 gold for the magic mistletoe. It's not like a super powerful item. But he seems interested in it as he's never had one before. He looks curiously at your amulet of the one face laughing, one face frowning, and he says, a perplexing item indeed. And he sort of like lifts it a bit off you. Like, he doesn't lift it completely off of you, just enough to like get a good look at it.
Yeah.
And sort of examine it, and he says, powerful magics within this one, I can tell. You have many magical items, and your rings, oh, my boy. Do not even get me started on this one. And he points to your ring of waterbending. Such rare power. Just raw magical energies flowing within.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the warbending one.
Is there anything you would like from my realm? Name it, and it may be yours for the right price. He can do pretty much anything. Your armor, he could enchant it to be magical. He could enchant it so your bow fires magical weapons. Like, he could do literally anything. It's just he wants a fair value in return.
Yeah. I mean, if he could do anything, why doesn't he just create magical items on his own?
Well...
Gotcha.
He can create magical effects and enchant items, but it's more like, for him personally, he says, well, do you say that to him?
Yeah.
He says, well, for me, yes, I could do this, but where would be the fun in that? For me, it is about the story, how these things came into being, knowing that they are the only ones in the world and that I possess them. Knowledge, power, and all. I will be the most powerful gene in existence. I mean, he could create any of these things on his own, but, like, if he could just do that, then there would be no point in him existing, you know? He wants to have some fun.
I don't know, man. When you give me too much choice, what's the point? You know?
You did just experience a battle where your weapons and magic did absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, I asked him about that.
He says, well, yes, I could fix this problem for you, my friend. If I may see your bow?
Yeah, I give him my bow.
Would you like a specific type of enchantment to it? I could make it fire... I could make it so that it fires magical... arrows of magical properties. Make it so that it makes your arrows deal extra damage of a certain type of magical property.
The slow how you're saying that is fucking hilarious. Would you like some magical properties? Yo.
Granny's falling the game. We're on our way over.
Oh dear.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, see ya. That's not good.
Basically, he could enchant it so that your bow does a specific type of damage, like poison, acid, lightning, anything. Divine, necromantic. I don't know what all the different types of magic are. I'm trying to think. Fire, cold. Be up to you. It would be expensive to do more than one. Quite the rare item that would make this. Or I could simply make it do more damage. An enchantment of power, which would basically make it like a +1 weapon. Which would mean you get +1 to your attack rolls and damage rolls. Which, if something is immune to the damage it does, would not really matter that much, but for other things it would. I mean, it would make it more powerful. He said, what kind of armor do you have?
I have... I don't know, I upgraded it with scales of some sort. I can't remember.
You have a +2 breastplate.
Yeah.
He says, quite the powerful item, however. It is not resistant to magic. I could help you in this regard.
But what would you want in return?
Ah, fair deal. An item of equal value, depending on what you wish.
Yeah, I quite like... Sorry, carry on.
The more powerful request you make of me, the more powerful item I will request from you.
The only thing is, I like most of my magical stuff I have on me.
Oh, but my friend, there is so much of it. Surely I can lighten your burden a bit.
Let me have a look through my magical items.
He says, he's sort of like looking with you. He picks up the scroll that you have, a scroll of true seeing. He says, not particularly fascinating to me, but I should take this. It is a powerful spell, and I could sell it to many a wizard.
Didn't I already give it to someone?
Well, if you did, you didn't mark it off of your character sheet.
Where is it in my character sheet? Because you might have an old one.
Under equipment. I have your level 13 one.
Where is it?
Under equipment, towards the bottom.
Yeah, towards the bottom.
It's the third thing from the bottom. Scroll of True Seeing.
Nope, I've already removed that.
Oh,
you have an old...
Alright, well, then you used it, I guess, or gave it
I think I gave it to someone. Because you could... I can't remember.
Well, in that case,
Yeah, it's scroll of true seeing. Yeah, I got that.
Okay, well then
it was fourth down, not third.
Oh, well. He says, I also have many potions if you wish to peruse.
No, I don't want potions. I'm very fussy with my stuff.
I mean, he has more than just healing potions.
Yeah, I know. He's got editing.
I mean, basically, the only things he doesn't have are things that you have, really.
Yeah, the only thing is, I like my magical items, and I don't know what I would be willing to part ways with. I mean, do you have I have this hat that you can like walk on clouds with. Do you have anything like that, which I don't have to wear a hat? I can just wear like a wrist thing.
A ring of what is that? Cloud walking, I think it is.
Yeah, whatever the hat does.
It would. I have such an item as this. However, I would need a bit more incentive than just the hat. Perhaps
I mean,
I would take the hat and perhaps 2,000 gold for this ring.
That's quite a lot of gold.
It is a very powerful item, my friend.
What else does the ring do apart from walking clouds? Because the hat does that.
Yes, but this ring, as long as you are attuned to it, the cloud walking is permanent.
Yeah, it's the same with the hat.
Well, yes, but you do not look ridiculous when wearing it. Also,
change it down.
The hat can be knocked off quite easily, yes? He hits the hat off your head.
1,000 gold and the hat.
For the ring?
For the ring, yeah.
Make a persuasion check. I'll tell you right now, it's very hard to persuade this genie.
17.
17. He considers it, rolls it over in his mind. I shall tell you what. If you make perhaps more business here with me, I shall make a deal with you. I shall consider it, and we will make it done. Yes, yes. But what else do you have to offer the great Salabalom?
What does Strongmaster's Laughing Amulet do?
Whenever you get the killing blow on a creature, you can make a one-liner, and if the DM likes it, he can reward you. If he doesn't like it, he can detriment you, basically. You would either get... I think it's you either take damage or you regain some health, something like that. But it activates whenever... you can activate it whenever you kill a creature by saying a one-liner, and then I decide what happens, basically. But I could decide that anything happens, really. It's just whether or not I like your one-liner. He says, these boots of depth striding, I could I would consider, perhaps, the belt of gender swap, always a party classic. Many
Wait,
a
so
bar would
what-
buy that.
What does that do again? It switches my gender, but it has a chance of making me stay in that gender?
The belt of gender swap, I will bring up right now in a second by opening my thing. Belt of gender swap. When worn, the wearer's gender is swapped. There's a 50% chance that this effect lasts for a month each time it is worn. It's only worth 30 gold, by the way.
So if I put it on and it switches me,
Also,
I could
it
stay
requires
in
attunement.
What if I put it on? If it sticks on me for a month, can I just take it off and then put it on again?
You could take it off, but you would still, your gender would be swapped if you. The effect is what lasts for a month. It doesn't matter if the belt's on or not.
I mean, like if the effect's on me and then I put it on and take it off and put it on again.
It wouldn't matter. It lasts for a month if the 50% chance activates. It's just how it works.
That's annoying. If it was like a day or something, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'd put it on most days. I'd be like, hey, look, I'm a woman. I don't know. Nah. So see what else I got.
The boots of depth striding, by the way, they give you depth striding. They're not waterproof.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't swim much either. Right, what would you want for the boots of death striding?
Boots of depth striding. All it does is increases your movement speed in water by 5 feet. That also requires attunement and is also 30 gold.
30 gold. I guess I can switch that out for something.
What else do you? That anti-gravity sphere, you could probably be interested in.
Swords, like mistletoe.
He looks at your sphere of anti-gravity and he sort of he does like a fushigi with it in his hands, you know the fushigi balls that used to be popular a few years ago.
The what?
Look up fushigi on Google.
Fuck's fushigi?
It's like a weird thing that David Bowie did in Labyrinth that got popular again a few years ago for some reason.
How do you spell that?
Fushigi, I think. Fushigi.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I know. But that's what he's sort of doing with it, and he says, a small fist, so it's a fuss. He's looking at the silvery smoke inside, and he says, For this sphere, your boots and your belt, I will do the deal. For 1,000 gold less, yes?
No.
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 The anti-gravity sphere is only worth 500 gold.
Yeah, but I kind of want to mess with someone with it.
Okay.
Because I think that would be a fun thing just to chuck out in the middle of a battle. How about the ring, the boots, and 500 gold? Oh no, 1,000 gold, sorry.
Oh, my friend. The boots and the belt, yes, is what you were also considering getting away?
No. Boots and the hat.
Oh,
For
my friend, these
the
boots,
for the ring.
they are a gag gift. They are not worth 1,000 gold.
I didn't say they were. I mean, like, I'm just saying, you're a reasonable
Surely
man.
this is not a fair deal to Salabalom. Do not insult the Jinn.
Salabalong, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying that this is a pretty fair deal.
It's not. Like, you're smart enough to know that's not a very fair deal.
That's probably is pretty fair. Basically, for someone that does the same thing, but is a ring, and you're also getting shoes and 1,000 gold. I think that's a pretty fair deal.
You know he doesn't like gold, so.
Yeah, I know, but still, I still think that's a pretty fair deal.
I'll just need to look up something real quick.
I mean, the shoes you say are 500 gold, right?
The shoes are 30 gold.
Oh, 30 gold. My bad. I thought we said what was 500 gold then?
That was the sphere.
Oh yeah.
What is it called? Is it Windwalk?
Man, Fushigi is so dumb.
Yeah, it is.
Go, I'm watching the commercial for it.
That's not it. Yeah?
It's just dumb. Sorry, what you saying?
I'm just trying to think of what the, What's the hat called?
I just have it down as hat.
I'm trying to think of what the spell is that it does.
It's this in commercial for it. It's like they're saying like Fushigi is some kind of like sport. It's just a stupid ball.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
How? What kind of friends would you have if they're confused and like?
And what?
That's 20 quid. That ball is 20 quid.
Yeah.
And you get a DVD about how to do it.
Yep.
That's so dumb. I bet they went bankrupt. They like to dislike ratio. It's got 1 million views, 1,200 likes, and 1,400 dislikes.
Nice. Okay. So, the spell for the hat is a modified version of Windwalk.
Okay.
Which is a little less powerful. So the ring he would offer would be a ring of Windwalk, which would be permanent. So it is much more powerful than your hat, actually, now that I think about it.
So what's the difference between the hat and that then?
Well, Windwalk is a different spell. It's, it is, you and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range assume a gaseous form for the duration, appearing as wisps of cloud. You would basically look like the cloud servants he has. While in this cloud form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 feet and has resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only actions a creature can take in this form are the dash action or to revert to its normal form. Reverting takes 1 minute, during which time a creature is incapacitated and can't move. Till the spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires 1 minute transformation. If a creature is in cloud form and flying when the effect ends, the creature descends 60 feet per round for 1 minute until it lands, which it does safely. If it can't land after 1 minute, the creature falls the remaining distance. Basically,
so,
it would turn you into a cloud person.
That's annoying.
It would make you resistant to any non-magical damage.
But I would be a cloud.
You would also have a flying speed of 300 feet.
Would I look like myself?
Yeah, just made of clouds.
That's annoying. I don't know if I want it now.
It is a more powerful spell.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a cloud. How is it just me but like white? Like entirely white?
I mean,
or is it am I like fluffy or something? I was like, I'm gonna Google cloud person.
I don't even know how to describe this.
Cloud person. Images. Yeah, there's white. Yeah, they should just turn white. The clothes are fine, but they're white. That's what I'm looking at.
It actually turns you into Cloud from Final Fantasy. No,
no, I'm down for that.
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, from the images, it looks like you turn your skin white.
I mean, you would look exactly the same. It's just you're made of, like, fog.
So people would know it was me.
Well, no, people would know. You just wouldn't have any color to you, basically. It'd be like if you saw... Like, you know how you have a pipe of animated smoke and you can animate the smoke to look like things?
Yeah.
It would be like that.
Animated smoke person.
And you don't have to have it activated. You can only activate it whenever you want.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm gonna be walking in the clouds, I'm gonna have to have it activated.
Right, but I'm saying you don't have to be like that all the time.
I'm not saying that I have to be. I'm just saying that it's just a little bit annoying.
Could ask him for a different thing.
Yeah, but I want to be able to walk on clouds and like without
Ryan can walk on clouds.
Yeah, but I have to sit on him.
Yep. You're wearing your amulet, aren't you?
Yeah.
He catches a glimpse of that.
I need to write that in my...
Salabalam catches a glimpse of that. Oh my. Such a powerful magical item. You possess a construct now, my friend.
Yes, I do.
For the amulet in your construct, I would give you 20,000 worth of magical item.
Oh, I don't know. What kind of magical items would be worth 20 grand then?
Your ring perhaps would be 30,000 for reference.
Shit, I don't know that.
Maybe closer to 20,000, depending on who can pay. Not many people are as rich as Sir Lobalom. He giggles.
Nah, I've already just got it. I kind of want to test it out.
Very well.
Maybe next time. Fine. I'll do that trade to get the ring.
If you wish, I could provide a different ring, one that is closer to the effects of your hat. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I like the ring's effects, but I don't want to look like a cloud person when I'm walking on the clouds.
Well, I suppose I could try. If you wish, I could perform some a magical ritual on you to give you permanent cloud walking ability. Yes.
That'd be cool.
It would be very, very expensive, you see. As it would require me to use a wish spell, which I do not give out lightly, as Sir Lobalom is a free gene, a proud gene.
I don't know. What?
For this, I would charge you greatly.
Like what? Alright, how much? How much would that be?
35,000 gold worth.
Fuck no.
Or, well, of course, I would not accept just the gold. I would need a magical item of great power. I would take your hat for 20,000 worth of it, yes.
So 10,000?
15,000.
Alright, what? I thought you said for 20,000.
Yes, for 20,000 out of 35,000 leaves 15,000.
Oh, I thought you said 30. I didn't realize 35,000.
Yes. Wish spells are not cheap. You can do literally anything with a wish spell, just about. I mean, there are certain restrictions, but not a lot.
How much for a wish spell that would make me be able to fly?
Ooh. The same price, yes?
Yeah, I mean, like, would it be the same price?
Yes. You would,
And that would be...
you would have to be a bit more specific with Salabalam. You do not want to grow a new skeleton out of your back, I assume?
Yes, I just want to be able to fly, like...
As if you had drank a potion of flying, yes?
What does that do?
It gives you a fly speed. It's just you basically, you fly like you can levitate like in Peter Pan.
Ah, so you can just fly.
Basically, yeah. But with a potion, it's got a time limit.
Yeah, so kind of like that, but permanent. Like, you know, in creative mode in Minecraft, that kind of thing. I can just go do anything.
Yes, it would be quite expensive, yes.
Wouldn't it be the same price as the other wish?
Well,
Like
permanent
35,000.
flight. You see, for the other, I would just have to enchant your feet, yes? For walking on the clouds. For this, I would need to enchant your whole being. It would be a bit more expensive, not by much.
How
as
much?
it would require a bit more magical. It would be 40,000, yes.
Shit. So, and half of that would be done with just a hat.
Yes.
Fuck, I might do that. I could so mess with people so bad.
If you wish to increase the price, I could give you a better flying speed. If you wish to be zip quick in the sky. Like your friend.
Yes, how do I do that?
It would just be a bit more expensive, as I would need to use a bit more of my magical energies.
How much more expensive?
5,000 gold for every extra 10 feet, yes? So, for 40,000 gold, he would give you a fly speed of 30 feet. For 40,000, it would be a fly speed of what did I say? For
What, 30 feet per second, or
for
30
per
feet
round.
per? So how much is per round for 3 seconds? 30 feet in 3 seconds.
6 seconds.
Oh, is it 6 seconds? Alright.
So what did he say? 5,000 for every 10 feet. So that would be.
Hey man, okay, we're friends. We're friends, right?
50,000 would be a fly speed
we
of
chat.
30 feet.
Yeah, I'll give you. How about for 50,000? I could fly 100 feet. How far is 100 feet, by the way?
That is a lot more than he was offering.
What's it? I know. No, what's that?
100 feet. I don't know what that is in British, but
Okay. So it's that's not that far. 100 feet is so close.
hey man,
30 feet. Yeah.
don't
30
forget
feet.
don't forget you can dash
What's that? Let me
to go
think.
double your movement. Also, RD's fly speed is 60 feet, and she's like the fastest person you know.
Oh, okay, alright. I'll be 60 feet, so I can like piss her off that I'm faster than that. Okay. I could fly 30 feet. No, 60 feet per round. Yeah.
Then you would be just as fast as her.
Yeah. Then I would be just as fast as her. And yeah, that's it. How much would that be?
60 feet per round.
So I do that for 50,000.
Oh, my friend. No.
Dude, how about we play a game with table tennis and bond for a bit, yeah? And then we can just chat.
While Salabalam's realm does currently exist outside of time, as you realized you were busy with your companions,
Yeah.
it does have other business to attend to.
Let's play have some drinks, play some table tennis, and watch some comedy sports bloopers.
Make a persuasion check.
I think that's pretty convincing. I'll be down for that. Let me use my dice roll and use this. That is a 16.
Sort of rolls it over in his mind for a bit. He says, Salabalam can take a short break with you for a moment. You get the effects of a short rest. As you chill and do all the
We
things.
party!
You don't like party super hard. You're just like doing all the things you saw, like playing a game of table tennis, watching some funny bloopers.
Having some drinks, having some good old times.
Yeah. So if you want, you can spend hit dice to get hit points back if you're down any hit points. You don't get any spell slots back. That's pretty much it for you because you're a ranger.
Oh shit. Okay, how much money do I actually have? Okay, I have that much. Alright, so okay. Salabalong, pow. Alright, so 50,000 for being able to fly, and I'll give you a good old back rub, because I'm pretty good at back rubs.
He just bursts out into, like, uproarious laughter.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah, he is not taking you seriously at all when you say that.
We're friends.
He says, my friends may receive some slight discounts, but Solobalom is a genie of great taste.
How much do you want for that, then? Because I'm not made of stuff.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm doing math in my head. $60,000.
Fuck, that's so much money.
Oh yes, and it would not just be the gold; it would have to be powerful magics. Yes.
So the hat. What else do I have? So the hat takes 25. Let me write this down. Fuck. Right, 60. So 20 for the hat. I don't want to get rid of the water bending. Wand of Dragon's Breath. What does that do?
When used, releases. It requires attunement, by the way. When used, releases a noxious gas. Any creature, including the user, within a 10-foot radius must succeed on a DC 14, 10 for the user, Constitution saving throw, or spend the next round throwing up, and it has 1 charge per day, worth 15 gold.
Only 15 gold?
Yep.
Fuck, that's not worth nothing.
Nope. It was one of the first items you got, though.
Bag of Wonder Pad. A slicer of whatever that is.
For the slicer. Ooh. Oh, interesting. The slicer could be an interesting bargaining chip for you, yes?
What does it do?
The slicer of Tapir Isles does... Where's my description of this thing? I have it somewhere. I should at least. Do I not? I hope I do. Oh. Do I not have this? Basically, while I look for this, I'll just explain it in a general term. Basically, you can use it to convince people to trade you their most powerful magic item for it.
Oh, yeah, that's what that does.
It's not actually worth anything, but you can use it to convince people to give you their most powerful magical item. So even though it's not technically worth anything, it's actually worth quite a lot.
Yeah. So how much would that be worth for you?
Ooh. Well, it would not work on a djinn.
Yeah.
Or a person of decent intelligence would have quite the easy time seeing through such magics, yes. However, perhaps 5,000 gold for this.
So that will make off 5,000 gold, so that's, so it'll be 5,000 gold for slicer. So that's 25.
Yep.
Not even halfway.
Nope.
Shit.
Your bag of holding is worth 250 gold.
Nah, I use that too much. I've got too much random shit in it as well.
Your ultimate lock is worth 150 gold.
150 gold, that's nothing though.
I'm just telling you what your most valuable items are worth. What else do you have? You also did want the Flaming Poisoning Raging Sword of Doom, which you remember is 60,000.
Yeah.
Although, I would say Flight might be better, especially since you're a ranger, you're not particularly good at close combat.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's up to you in the end. What else do you have that's good that he would want?
How much would teleportation be?
To
Just anywhere I think I teleport to.
how often you wish to do such a magic?
Whenever I want.
You cannot afford such an enchantment, my friend.
I'm just asking.
Even I would struggle to create such magics. I could do it, of course. Solobalom is nearly a god at this point, but even he would struggle with such a powerful enchantment on such a being as yourself.
Right.
Perhaps for 300,000 gold, he would consider it.
Oh my god. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I'm good for life.
Even the most powerful of goddesses can only use this power sparingly, yes?
Yeah. Is there any way you could lower it to at least 55,000?
What do you have to offer, Solomon?
I don't know.
Your armor is quite unique, yes?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's pretty unique. What scales did I use on this? Is it basilisk
scales?
Yeah, because I still have more.
Basilisk or Hydra scales, either one.
I'm pretty sure it's basilisk.
One of the two. He says, if you threw in your armor, then perhaps with your armor, your armor, your boots, and your belt, Salabalam would lower the price to minus 5,000 gold. Yes.
What was it? Sorry, what was past that? My boots, my belt, and what else?
Your armor.
My armor.
It is very interesting. Not quite magical, but could be of great use, perhaps, to a sorcerer. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much a druid as there is some sort of metal underneath of those scales, but...
Fuck, I really want to fly at decent speed.
What else do you have to offer him?
I have fuck all, mate. That's basically it. I don't want to get rid of my ring of waterbending because that's pretty rad.
For the ring of waterbending and the hat, Solobalam would only require another 5,000 gold, say.
Yeah, but I like being able to bend water. Because that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying this to him. I'm like, yeah, I like being able to bend water. That's cool. Yeah.
He sort of looks through your items. Do you show him your stuff in your disorganized bag of holding? I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'm just like, mate.
He says, in place of your armor, perhaps you give Solobalam this rare Githyanki ornate structure. Very fine metalwork, while not magical, is worth great price.
Yeah, so how much would you take off for that?
For the suits of armor and the swords. So
only 2 of the swords and 2 of the armors, because when I buy a house, I want to put them in my house, just to be like, yeah, full Keith Yankee, and what?
Okay.
They're very sentimental.
For this alone, without the belt and the shoes and everything, for just the armor and swords, Solobalam would take off 5,000 gold.
Oh, that's not bad. So 5,000. So that's half off.
Yes.
Okay. At 30,000, I have 55,000.
For the ring of waterbending, Solobalam would make the deal. Surely such a powerful item is worth 30,000 gold pieces, yes?
Yeah, but I don't... Yeah, I'm like, mate, I like being waterbending. I get to bend water. How cool is that? That's kind of why I don't want to get rid of it.
He snaps and a cloud forms and he says, yes, it's quite useful, yes.
Yeah.
Although he's more manipulating the air in the cloud, but there's still water there.
Yeah, so you understand why I don't want to get rid of that. Because I'm never going to be able to find one of them again. Same with most of the stuff I'm kind of selling. But, okay, so 30,000 out of 60,000.
This portable harem you have, yes?
Yes.
And this immovable rod?
Yes.
For these two things, Solabalam would take off another 5,000.
Rad. 5,000 for immovable rod.
Are you ever going to do any appraisal checks on any of this, by the way? I'm just curious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do that now. Thanks for reminding me.
I was just curious if you would ever do it.
Alright. Appraisal checks for immovable rod.
I don't think there's an appraisal skill in this, so it would be insight, I guess. That's one thing I wish they would add.
Wait, that armor... Yeah, that was almost 5,000. Remember, I sold it and I was like, no, I want to keep that too because that added up to like 5 grand. Yeah. So how much is immovable rod?
Make an insight check.
So what do I get for insight? 8. 20.
This guy's definitely ripping you off on some of these deals.
Alright, I'm like, mate, alright, so which deals?
Specifically, you know, like, you've heard when you got the immovable rod, Glimmer told you, they're worth about 5,000 gold. Like, that's what they sell for.
Alright, I say that to them.
He says, well, yes, but Solobalom has to make a profit, no?
I say that to him. I say, like, but mate, it's 5 grand. If you're gonna be fair, you know. I'm being open with you, mate. You gotta be open with me. We just shared up. We just had bro time. We just had some class bro time.
has not relaxed like that in a long time, yes. Okay. He will be honest with you. For the immovable rod and the harem and the armor and the swords. 20,000 gold.
Oh shit! So instead of 5,000, both of them would be 20,000.
Well, no, total. So instead of 10,000, it's 20,000.
Yeah. So 20,000, 40,000, 45. So it's only 15,000 in gold I can give him.
Yes.
You have yourself a deal, sir.
Okay. Mark off all your shit.
All right.
So Solabalam now.
Solabalam, we gotta hang out more, man.
Solabalam cannot leave his realm, unfortunately.
I know, just like send someone and be like, "Hey mate, you want to hang out?" We just make dates and
My
just hang out.
cousin and I, we do not get along so well. No, he is how you say difficult.
Yeah, I've met him.
Yes, he bends the reality of my realm. Do not like to have him over for holidays, but when mother isn't down, what can you do?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh yeah, the slicer.
Okay. Mark off. Portable harem. Immovable rod. 2
Gone.
Swords, silver great swords, and Githyanki armor. Your
Yes.
portable harem I already said. Your slicer of pure rare isles.
Oh, gone.
What else was it? Was that it?
Yep, pretty sure that was it. And 15,000 gold.
Well, yeah, that I was assuming you had already gotten rid of.
Yep, done that now.
I think that was everything. I'll go back and watch the stream just to make sure later, but...
4-0... What's that, sorry?
Okay. Mark down, you now have a fly speed of 60 feet. So in speed, just in parentheses next to 30 feet.
Can I just hover? Yeah, I assume I can just hover.
Yeah, basically. I will say, it's going to take you a while to get used to this ability.
Yeah.
About, I'll say a week before you can use it, like, full on.
That's fine, yeah.
As you sort of hand over all this stuff to Solabalam, he begins making an incantation, and you sort of float up. You feel magic swirling around you, entering your body. You feel lighter, You feel weird. You feel queasy. But once all is said and done, after about 10 minutes, it is a long process, and it is quite the experience having this magic flow through you. Once he's done, you don't feel super different, but like there's definitely something different about you. I'm gonna need you.
Oh wait, did you give me wings?
You don't have wings because you didn't specify that you wanted them.
I said I don't want anything. That's what I said. I just want to be able to fly without any like body or changes. Not body or changes.
As if you had drank a potion. Yeah, that was the specification.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. No, if any changes. 17 plus insight, I guess. So,
to see if there's any changes.
Yeah, like this is what you said as a thing.
I mean, no, he definitely didn't trick you or anything like that.
Me and him are bros.
But as you sort of make that insight check, you're like, yeah, there's definitely, you feel almost like lighter. Like even though you're in a realm of pure air and you're like standing on clouds, like there's definitely a lightness to you that was not there before. Like you're carrying a lot of heavy stuff, but you feel like just generally light.
Oh, cool. All right.
I was going to say, if you didn't specify properly, that was going to have some effects on your statistics, on your like base, on your base stats.
Oh no!
Because he was literally going to change your bone structure.
Yeah, to have wings or something.
Yeah, so you were going to get better dexterity and worse constitution.
Oh man! All right, I'm gonna be like, dude, you're the man. I gotta shake his hand.
Okay. He says, "Is there anything else you would like from Zalabalon?"
Oh no, I think that's about it, mate. You've been a real we gotta hang out more.
No enchantments, no potions. I cannot offer you any more interesting abilities. You will not come across many enchanters.
Maybe sometime in the future. Maybe when I have like more stuff to see if I can trade with you.
Very well. Pleasure doing business with you. He shakes your hand.
Shake his hand, and we're like, man, we need to hang out more often, you dude.
He nods. He says, "Goodbye, my friend."
All right, see you, man.
You are teleported away.
Am I in the pub?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. 16 plus my dex plus 3.
You catch your
saving throw. 26. I catch it. We're good.
Discord is no longer swimming in it as you examine it. And
like,
RD, she says, "What the?" And then all of a sudden, time floods back into the pub, and she says, "What just happened to you?"
I look inside my drink. Look at it. I think I can fly now. And it's
she laughs. She doesn't believe you.
Can I try? Can I try and start like floating?
Okay. So what are you doing?
I just want to try and hover a bit.
Okay. Make a.
I put my drink down, and I'm gonna hold onto the side of the counter.
Okay. Make a concentration check, which is a D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
What's my Constitution modifier? +1.
To see how hard you can concentrate.
11.
11. You focus. You feel light. You feel like you might be lifting off the seat a little bit. You fart.
Can I try again?
Nah,
I can't be floating. I don't know, maybe I got scammed.
Yeah. That's what you think to yourself.
Alright, I'm like, I don't know. I had a chat with Solobalon. He's a real bro.
She looks confused. Raven also looks confused. Daring, I think, was with you the last time you were there. She was like, "Oh, you went without me?"
Yeah, he just took me by his own this time. He's really nice. We played table tennis. You
were only gone for like half a second.
We watched sports bloopers. We had drinks. It was great.
You were literally just popped out of existence and popped back into existence.
What can I say? What comes around goes around. Fuck, I don't know, man.
You're very drunk, Derek.
I don't know. It happens most of the time. Sweet. Oh, fuck, I can fly.
Yeah. You wrote down 60-foot flying speed, right? Marked off all your shit?
Yeah, I've marked them all off. All gone.
Okay. And you already marked off your gold for your drinking for the day, correct?
Yes, I have marked off my goal for the drinking.
Okay. Alright. Nothing else of interest happens. If you would like to do anything else, please.
No, just go to bed.
Okay. You guys all take a long rest. You're fully healed back to your full HP. You regain any spell slots you've used. And as you awake, you sort of gather up in a circle around town, say your farewells to Brayburn. Says, y'all come back now, you're here. And do you wish to do anything before you teleport away?
No, I'd be like, I shake his hand, I'd be like, pleasure seeing you again, man.
Yep. He shakes your hand back. You are teleported. You feel the familiar nauseating sensation. Make a Constitution save for Orion real quick.
14, what's this Constitution? Plus 3. 17.
Orion's fine.
Alright.
Raven, her Constitution, 13. She's better than the last time for sure, but she's definitely not liking this very much. Not quite used to it yet. But everybody makes their fine. A bit nauseated.
Alright. I'm gonna be like to the guys, I'm gonna be like, no joke, I reckon I can fly now.
They just kind of giggle.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for concentration again. Alright, okay, back off.
Okay, they give you some room.
Alright.
RD, or no, Daring elbows RD, she says this should be good.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna concentrate. Okay, I'll get my mind in the right place.
Okay, concentration check.
19. Plus my constitution, no, 20.
Okay. You begin
I'm
levitating off the ground, and at first it's like you're just like standing on your tippy toes, like David Blaine or David Copperfield or whatever his name was.
I'm not swimming in the air.
and they're like giggling, but then you start to actually lift off the ground, and they're all just standing there gasping, like, just mouth agape, just in awe. And then you open your eyes, and you're about 10 feet off the ground.
I'm like, fuck.
You have a very hard time controlling yourself at the moment.
I'm just like...
You're almost like spinning around in a circle, like in the air. Like, you're having a very hard time keeping upright, but like you are floating. And RD just said, "No way."
I told you guys.
And Twilight looks confused. She says, "What happened to you?"
I sold my soul. No, I'm joking.
They all look quite horrified for a second. That does seem like something you would do to them.
Yeah, it does. But
do you tell them what actually happened?
Yeah, I tell them.
Okay.
No, actually, no, I want to leave it a surprise. I want to leave him like in suspense. Like, how's he done this?
Okay, so you just tell him you sold your soul.
No, I told him I'm joking, but
okay.
I don't know what's happened, but I can fly now.
That's incredibly powerful magic, Grion Twilight says. You should be careful. Did Tom enchant you? Did he curse you?
Nah, this is all me, baby. And I put my hands behind my back and just lie.
You start flying backward, like falling backwards. It's not unpleasant.
I'm lying lying down, like with my hands behind my back, just in the air.
You don't look quite as cool as you were hoping to, but like you're definitely like you're feeling great. Like you're flying.
Alright, so what you guys think?
Daring says, I cannot believe you did not bring me with you to that guy.
I know, right?
She seems very mad.
I swim towards her, I'll be like...
Okay, make a dex check real quick. It's not a very hard dex check.
16.
Yeah, you easily do it.
I'm like, next time, we're gonna have more drinks later on. You're always welcome.
I want to fly, she says. She's like, I've got this stupid whip, and she looks sad, and RD's like, hey, your whip is cool. Useless, but cool.
What's that? I was like, hold on to that end of the whip. Hang on to the end of the whip, and I grab the end of the whip and try and float upwards.
Okay, you do that.
And I'm not trying to like make her float by hanging onto the whip.
She's proficient with the whip, so she can easily do this.
Alright, so I'm just holding onto her, and she's like flying in the air. You did it!
Oh my gosh. This is so dumb.
I'm fucking loving this. I can fly.
Raven's like, flying's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, no, right?
You've seen her turn into a bird before, so like... And RD's just kind of like floating around you, giving you pointers. She's like... She's trying to give you pointers, but like... You don't have wings, so she's not like 100% sure what to say to you. But like, she's still trying to help.
I need to go through like flight training or something.
If only there was somebody currently with you who literally did that for a living.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, you gotta teach me how to do this shit, man.
What did I just say she was doing?
Yeah, she was trying to coach me. I forget. Jeez, come on. I don't have the best memory.
Gosh. But yeah, she's like easily flying circles around you right now, just trying to give you pointers. She's like, no, you gotta keep your balance by, spreading out your weight evenly and do that and this, that. And
I was trying to do that. I'm like, whoa.
She's like, now, I don't know how you're flying. I flap my wings to fly. You, I guess, just concentrate harder to go faster.
Okay.
Okay, you guys do this for a while.
Yeah, it's chill. I'm surprised, like, no one else has come and seen me flying. It's like, what the he can fly now?
I was literally just rolling for that. As you guys are sort of making this, not commotion, but like this sort of dull noise is beginning to flood this room. You see a guard rush in and say, "Oh, you're back." And he sort of like straightens himself out a bit. He looks a bit disheveled and he says, and you notice this is actually one of Luna's guards, not one of like the clone guards that Celestia has.
An actual guard.
And he says, Grion, yes?
I'm not this,
he looks very confused. He assumes that you're like under some sort of spell, but he's like, may we speak to you privately, please? The princess requests your
I swim out of the
he offers you a wing to guide. Like he has bat wings, so he can fly. He kind of flies up and he kind of like offers you some assistance.
Yeah, I take his assistance.
Okay. He flies you towards Luna's private chambers.
I don't stop flying, by the way. You know when you're in water and someone holds your hand and like you get dragged along the water. It's like that. I'm just being dragged along like this.
He doesn't protest, because he's been ordered to summon you. He brings you to Luna's private chambers. He says, normally the princess would be going to sleep.
I'm gonna quickly say, wait here, guys. Wait here. And as I go.
They were going to. Like, they don't want to be rude to the princesses. Twilight looks a bit perplexed. But yeah, he leads you to the princess's chambers. He says, normally you should be going to sleep right about now. It's pretty early morning, but we have a bit of a situation on our hands.
Oh yeah, what's happened?
Well, I'm not sure of the exact details, but I'm sure she'll brief you once you're inside.
Alright. Okay. You go inside?
You enter her chambers, close the door behind you.
Still floating, by the way. Still floating. Uncontrollably.
She looks, well, for one, very tired, disheveled, bunch of hair out of place, bags under her eyes, worried, doesn't seem to notice, or if she does, that she doesn't care that you're floating, and she says, oh, Grion, you're back, finally.
What's wrong?
You know the assassin twins, the brothers?
Yeah?
Well, they weren't kidding when they said they were experts at escaping from prisons.
You're joking, right?
His brother got away.
For fuck's sake.
He must have figured out the magic behind the mirror. We're looking for him now. And we... Don't worry. We've sent people after him already. I just wanted to let you know that so that you weren't in danger. You took you made quick work of him the last time, so I assume you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean...
His brother, as far as we know, I used my divination magic. The last I checked, he was still going after the Scotsman. So, unless they meet up, you should be alright, at least for a while. I doubt he'll easily be able to make it across the sea with Kraken. But I just wanted to let you know while you're in town to be cautious.
Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I tell her what's happened with Tom.
She looks worried and she says, he was resistant to your magic.
He was resistant to magic and just normal attacks. And then he used the spell to go to a different... sorry.
He was resistant to magic, where certain spells didn't affect him, but normal attacks he was immune to. Like, your arrows did not affect him at all.
He was immune to normal attacks, and... I say that.
She says, that's quite worrying.
And then he went to another plane of existence.
Oh, well, I could locate him easily if you wish.
I mean, if you want, you can give it a go.
If you give me 10 minutes, I could easily tell you his exact location.
Also, by the way, I can fly now.
Oh, she kind of, like, takes a step back. It's almost like it just registered in her mind when you said it. And she's like, how...
Just don't ask. Don't ask.
Very well. That should prove to be quite useful.
Yeah, probably. I'm like floating upwards towards the ceiling.
That should quite help your chances with RD, she says. And she gives you like a sultry smile.
I give her a cheeky wink.
Yeah, she says, do you have anything of Tom's possessions or anything I could use in a divination spell?
Yeah, does the construct part of his possessions?
I would allow that. I would say technically you could count that.
Yeah, I have a construct of his.
That would work, she says. It would certainly aid me in my spell.
I guess a construct comes in. I keep forgetting I have a construct now.
Don't forget that, because that thing's crazy powerful.
Let me write that down. I have a construct.
I gave you the stats for it, right?
Yeah, but I think I've lost the page. Let me find it. Shield Guardian. Alright, let me copy and paste that somewhere.
She looks at your amulet and she's like, oh yes, a very similar one to mine. She points around her neck. Quite the useful beings.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know yet. I just got one. Shit, this is gonna be really hard to use now I can fly. Does he, like, just teleport towards me, or does he just, like, stays there?
The Shield Guardian?
Yeah.
The Shield Guardian is magically bound to an amulet. As long as the Guardian and its amulet are on the same plane of existence, the amulet's wearer can telepathically call the Guardian to travel to it, and the Guardian knows the distance and direction to the amulet. If the Guardian is within 60 feet of the amulet's wearer, half of any damage the wearer takes, rounded up, is transferred to the Guardian.
Oh, damn, that's well cool. Cool. I guess the Shield Guardian comes in the room.
Okay. Let's see, how long did that take? Not very long. It gets there within a minute. Just here. It is very large walking on the crystal floor of this palace. Just poof, poof, these thunderous footsteps. The palace is built for large creatures, so he has... I mean, they have their own guardian, so like he can easily maneuver his way through this place. Luna asks you, is there any specific type of spell you'd like me to cast? I can locate him easily, but if you'd like, I could cast a bit better of a spell. I could divine you more information, or... I
mean, whatever you think's best.
Well,
still
if you're just trying to discern his location...
I mean, like, what the other spells do?
Well, locate creature I could cast, it would only take me a few seconds, and for the next hour I would know the specific location of him.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
However, if there is at least 10 feet of water, running water, blocking my path to him, the locate creature spell will fail.
Alright, good to know.
So if he was somewhere off of this continent, on this plane, perhaps back in Las Pegasus, that flowing water of the Celestial Sea would prevent the spell from working. So
so you probably wouldn't be able to get to him.
So that one particularly might not be of the most use. However, could cast perhaps divination, which would sort of divine knowledge would come to me of any event to take place within the next 7 days.
Okay. So, 7 days.
I can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity within the next 7 days, and the answer I would get in my head would have to be a truthful one. It may arrive in a phrase, cryptic rhyme, or omen, but it would be truthful.
Okay. I mean, can you just do both, or is it just one you can do?
I could do both, yes.
I mean, yeah, sure. If you can do both, yeah, go for it. Also, are there any nice places around here to buy a house?
Oh, in Camelot?
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying a house.
The finest houses in Equestria are in Camelot, of course. Quite the
Where do you
expensive
reckon?
property.
How expensive would you
Well,
say?
nowhere as nice as the palace, of course, but there are quite a few spots available. I mean, I am not a, I'm not a realtor, but it is mountainside property, a great view.
Mm-hmm.
If you can fly now, you could even get a place in Cloudsdale. There are many
Oh,
nice
yeah,
mansions
good.
there.
Yeah.
And
Are they probably made of like?
They are made
Oh,
of
are they
clouds.
made of clouds?
The property is much cheaper there, as there's literally infinite property space.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, I'll think about it. Still floating.
Yeah. You're just kind of hovering there, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm just like, can I just be sat there like cross-legged and like just like this, just in the air?
Yeah, you can do that. Like Zenyatta.
Yeah, yeah, like Zenyatta, just cross-legged in the air, like just slowly, sometimes turning. I have to go like that to get back to where I was. Okay, so do you want to do your magic then?
Very well. I'm just trying to see if there's any better ones she can cast or not. I could commune with deities. They would provide me 3 questions with truthful answers. However, they would only be able to answer in 1-word answers. So if something is complicated,
Like
they might
yes or
respond
no.
something like unclear.
Ah, okay.
But they would have to be truthful. But that would probably suit your needs the best out of all of my spells.
Alright,
The
go
only
for
other
it.
thing I can think of would be my dream self. But we would have to wait till nightfall for that.
What time is it?
It's you like just woke up. It's like
Oh, is it? Okay.
it's probably around like 9 a.m. around this point, I'd say. So you wanted to cast Commune?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna have her cast this, but basically, you tell her what to say.
Alright, so it's 1-word answers, right?
So, the way this spell works, you contact your deity or divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no. You must ask your questions before the spell ends. It lasts for a minute. You receive a correct answer for each question. Divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive unclear as an answer if a question pertains to information that lies beyond the deity's knowledge. In a case where a 1-word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the DM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead. And if she casts this if she casts it 2 or more times before finishing a long rest, there's a cumulative 25% chance that she'll get no answer.
Okay. Okay.
So you get 3 questions that they can answer with a yes or no.
Okay, so 1 is Tom in another plane of existence. And then I just have to work it from there, I guess.
Okay. Do you ask that? Do you tell her to ask that?
Yeah.
Okay, she begins casting the spell. It takes a minute to cast, so it's going to take her a
Yeah.
second. And as she does, she nods as you tell her the first question. She asks, Divine Spirits, is the creature known as Tom in another plane of existence right now? And she looks at you and she says, they said no.
Okay.
So he's in the same plane of existence as you.
Is Tom in the continent known as what's it called? The Badlands.
She asks that. She looks to you. They said yes.
Shit. Okay. Let me quickly get up the map. Everything did I've been through.
30 seconds left.
Is he in the graveyard or? Oh no, graveyard or in. I mean, pause it real quick. Can I answer with a place? So if I say, is he in the graveyard or in Las Pegasus? Can I say Las Pegasus?
Nope, it's yes or no.
Like Pegasus.
It's yes or no. The only time when it wouldn't be yes or no is if the answer would be really confusing if it wasn't.
All right. Is he in Las Pegasus?
She asks that. She says they said yes. And her magic sort of fades as you see. There was like almost like a sort of clarity in her eyes. Like you could tell she was very tired.
Yeah.
And that sort of fades away, and you can see the tiredness in her eyes again. And she says,
"Yeah,
sorry, I couldn't be of more help, but it seems like that's quite the specific answer."
Yeah. At least we know where he is now.
Isn't that where you found him the first time?
Yeah. But he left for another plane of existence earlier, so he could have been anywhere.
With the planar, with the, what is it called? Hold on. With the plane shift spell, yes?
Yeah.
It's possible he could have used that to teleport to the teleportation circle in Las Pegasus.
Yeah, it's very true.
If he was just trying to make a quick escape, then it would make sense for him to flee back to his secure city. Las Pegasus is heavily guarded by golems.
Yeah. Alright, good to know. Thanks for the help.
She nods. She says, well, I shall be off to bed now. My sister should be able to help you if you need anything else, or Twilight.
Yep. Yeah, I'll ask them. But we need to go drinking soon. We need to go out drinking.
She just kind of smirks and walks over towards her bed.
Alright, talk to you later.
She nods.
Let me know if you do want to actually go drinking, because I'm always down.
She begins to struggle to get into her bed because she's a centaur.
Alright. She's not replied to my drinking.
She's already asleep.
Oh, okay.
She didn't even wait till you left the room. She's asleep.
I float out of the room.
She was very tired. Okay, you float out of the room. You struggled a bit to get the door open, because, like, you go to pull the door, but, like, you're kind of weightless, so it's really hard to put your strength into it, but you get it.
Alright. I'm like pulling, to make myself go faster, I'm just pulling myself against the wall.
Okay.
Alright. I make it to the room with all the others.
Okay. Twilight looks a bit worried. She kind of rushes over to you. What did she say?
She says the two blokes who we captured earlier in the middle.
Well, one of them you remember you had let go already.
Oh yeah, one of the blokes that was in a prison down below has escaped.
She looks horrified, and she says, no one's ever escaped Luna's prisons before."
Well, they have.
I mean, and she kind of like covers her mouth a bit, and she like looks around to see if there's any guards. I mean, the dungeons. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, the palace.
I'm like, did she come over to me, like, as I came out the door?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, can you take me over to the others real quick? And I give her my hand, and I'm like,
She rolls her eyes, and she doesn't actually touch you. She uses her telekinetic ability to push you towards them.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
She's got a ring of telekinesis.
I'm like, thanks.
It's around her horn, actually.
Somebody stop me! Somebody stop me!
RD stops you.
Cheers. Alright, I tell them what I just told her.
Yeah. They all have a similar reaction. Of just kind of like, oh shit, that's never happened before.
Yeah, it's not a good sign. Alright, what do you guys want to do now? I know where Tom is, by the way. Tom's in Las Pegasus.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
About this point, Celestia walks into the room, and she says, "Oh, welcome home, everyone. I see you're very comfortable." Alongside her is...
What the fuck, Green? You're in the fucking air.
I'll get to that. Alongside her is the lady whose name I always forget, Maytosh.
Macintosh.
No, Maytosh. The cat folk.
Yeah, the cat folk, yeah. I
And
remember
she-
her name because I remember I kept on
rushes
saying.
She rushes in, and she looks like she's running to say hi to Raven, but she stops as she sees you, and then as she stops, Celestia kind of notices, like, wait a minute, you're floating. And they just kind of
Her
stare at you for
observation
a second,
skills.
and then they just kind of shrug it off as like, oh, he's probably flying from a potion or something. And then
Yeah,
rushes over to say hi to Raven.
There's no potion!
Celestia looks kind of curious about that, and she says, "You must have had an interesting time while you've been away."
I can legit fly now.
That would be very useful. She kind of spreads out her wings to her full wingspan. She says, "Proves to be quite the comfort and relief for stress."
Look, I'm already a pro, and I swim towards it. Trying to swim
Make a
towards
dex
it.
check.
7.
You're just doggy paddling in the air, not quite moving. You're like moving really, really slowly.
Fair enough.
She smiles.
Alright. Okay. Shall I tell her? I tell her what's been going on.
All right, you inform everybody. May looks very concerned upon this news. She's like, "Oh my, you shouldn't deal with him, Raven. He's too powerful." And Raven says, "Well, we've got some powerful people here ourselves."
Nah, he's a little bitch.
Celestia kind of is like, well, "Let's watch our language in the palace, please, sir."
Sorry, madame. I'm like fire like that.
Okay. Yeah, and Celestia says, "I wonder what he was after the Kenku for. It is a bit concerning when somebody of such high power requests forged documents." And Twilight says, "I was just thinking that myself."
Yep, that is something to think about.
He has had access to kings in the past, we know from your town. Forged documents in somebody like that's hands could be quite dangerous.
Yeah, something to think about.
Yes. At this point, let's see, who would it be? Rares walks in. You weren't really expecting to see her, but she's here. You remember last time you saw her, she said she had some business to take care of in Dodge City, and she would be busy like managing her store. But she walks in and she says, "Oh, there you are, Twilight. I've been looking everywhere for you. I did what you asked." Dusty old scrolls and books. I hate that room. Anyway, here you are, and she hands her some rolled up parchments. She says, "Grian, could you always do that?"
No, this is no.
"Where's your beautiful steed?"
He's over there.
Yeah, okay, she goes over and begins, like, sort of petting him. She's like, "Well, welcome back to the city, I suppose."
Yeah, what are you doing over here?
"I received your friend here," and she, like, sort of, motions towards Raven. "I received her message to come assist you. However, when I arrived, you had already left. So, I decided to just check on my store here in Canterlot instead of the one in Dodge City for now. And do as Twilight had requested of me and research a bit of her magical properties. She said you had been looking for a way to infuse an item with the anti-magic field spell. Some sort of way to disable a golem."
Cool. Yeah, sorry we were already gone.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, Shy and AJ couldn't make it. They had other matters to attend to. I made an exception, as I do have a business here as well.
Yeah, duly apologise. I can tell you how it went, though.
Oh, yes. How did it go?
I told her.
Oh, quite terrible, then.
Yeah, pretty bad.
I'm just looking up the specifics of anti-magic field just so I know what they are. Because it is kind of important.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Follow me to paradise.
Twilight sort of reads over this scroll. She explains they're instructions written in a very ancient language, and she sort of like shows it off to you. It almost looks like it's written in runes, which is like really weird, but like she seems to be able to read it. You do not recognize this language at all. In fact, pretty much everybody doesn't, except for maybe Glimmer might have a general idea. But Twilight explains their instructions for infusing the anti-magic field spell into orbs, like your anti-gravity sphere orb. So you would have to pay for the orb, and you would have to cast the level 8 spell, but it would infuse it into a sphere that you could then smash to activate the spell.
Okay.
She says the spheres aren't that expensive, only about 25 gold per sphere.
Wait, did you give me one?
No, she's just reading this off to you.
Oh, okay.
And she says, now, myself, I'm a very powerful wizard, but I can only cast a few anti-magic field spells per day. How many can she cast per day? Does she get her spells back? She does. Theoretically, she could take a short rest to get one spell slot back. Short rest is 1 hour. If she spent all day doing this, she would suffer from 2 levels of exhaustion, but she could theoretically make you 10 anti-magic field spheres.
Oh, damn.
And it would cost 25 gold for each one.
Shit.
Like I said, it would exhaust her very much.
Could you just make me, like, 10?
That's how many I said.
Oh, maybe, like, I don't know, like 4?
She explains that you wanted 1 for each golem, yes?
4 for each what, sorry? For golem?
You wanted 1 for each golem, yes?
Yeah. I mean...
The field is a 10-foot radius.
Yeah. You don't have to make them all today. You could just make them throughout, because I doubt we're going to go there anytime... Maybe the next few days.
That would make it quite a bit easier on me. It wouldn't strain me as much.
Alright, guys. How about this? We meet... What day is it today? What day would you say it was today?
Wednesday. Why not?
Wednesday. Okay, how about we all meet here back on Saturday, and we try and find out if Tom's still on Las Pegasus. We go over there, and then we try and get him.
Okay, that would give him some time to prepare. Glimmer says.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
I mean, he probably knows we're coming after him now.
Yeah.
Although he might be scared to leave if we scared him out of the desert.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, he did run back to his little hidey hole. Daring says. Pinky says, finally, I needed to cheer up the people in this town. I needed some free time.
Alright, so we meet back here in 3 days. And then I'll get Luna to find out where he is. And then we go over there, yeah? We all good for that?
So, do you want all of them?
Yeah. I mean, as many as that can come.
Rares and Pinky both say, if possible, they'd like to stay behind. Because they have stuff to do.
Okay, what about everyone else?
RD says that she has responsibilities as well, but this guy is crazy powerful, and she does have a duty to prevent evil, so...
Okay. What about Twilight?
Yeah, she plans to help.
Sweet. Alright, cool. You can always change your mind, guys. Alright, so that gives you time to make those orbs. And cool. Go team.
Break.
Break.
So Rares and Pinky are not joining you this time.
Hands in the middle. Hands in the middle, guys.
They reluctantly put their hands in the middle.
Go
Except for
team.
RD does. Well, like, quite excitedly.
And like, go team.
Yeah. Alright. Time skip time.
I mean, yeah, sure.
What do you do over the course of your 3 days?
I buy a house.
Okay. Where? Let's roleplay this out. So it's just you and Orion and Raven. Everybody else is doing their own thing, but Orion and Raven are hanging. Oh, and your construct.
Yeah.
By the way,
what's everyone else doing?
Just real quick, your construct cannot fly.
Yeah, I know.
Just telling you.
I'm probably just walking about for now.
You don't know what everybody else is doing.
I tell RD, you need to teach me how to fly.
She is not currently with you.
No, like, before I leave.
Okay.
Before we
she
leave.
says, yeah, we can work on that.
Would they reckon I can come up there and, like, help? You can help?
Oh, if you come to me, any day is fine. I mean, I'm always up there training the new recruits.
Alright, so one of the days I will go up there and, like, try and get help from, like, trying to learn how to fly.
That actually is where she's going to spend her time, because she needs to talk to them about leaving to fight evil.
Alright, yeah, I'd say one of the days I'll go up to her, one of the days... Should I buy a house? Because... Right, okay, I'll buy a house if you promise no one robs it.
I can't promise that.
Because knowing me, I'll put all my stuff there, and I'll come back to it, and it'll be robbed.
You do have a lock called the Ultimate Lock.
Yeah, but there's multiple doors and windows.
I mean, depends on the house. You could buy a shitty house.
Nah, alright, okay, one of the houses there.
Let me look up what that lock does real quick.
I'm pretty sure only I can open it.
An odd lock that is simply placed against a door. Once in place, the door is magically locked and shielded to be airtight and almost indestructible. The door is so strong, the wall around it usually breaks first. Only someone with one of the 4 keys can open the door from either side.
Can I got one of them, right?
Yes. It has 4 keys that you could distribute if you wanted to.
Alright, okay, I'm looking for a house. Can I get a house closer to the castle? So I have a smaller commute.
In Camelot?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Do you find a realtor? A retail agent?
Yeah, sure.
Not realtor. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
A real estate agent.
Yeah, that's the one. You find an elf. I mean, you find a real estate agency. And they. It takes like an hour or two of waiting, but like they hook you up with somebody. Bit skeptical of your clothing, but like you seem to have the money to throw around if you're looking for houses in this area.
Yeah.
And you do have a construct and a Pegasus with you, so like they're pretty sure you're good for it. She is an elf. She almost looks like she's had like surgery done to her face, or like if she hasn't, like she has a weird bone structure to her, because like her nose is stuck up, like she has Botox injections or something. She's got sort of blonde, short hair, very very tan skin. She's wearing earrings, a blazer, and it's like a pink blazer, white pearl earrings. She's very well, right this way, she says.
Fuck it, is she Dracula?
Maybe.
Very well.
Listen,
Alright,
all those Botox injections in her nose made her all nasally.
Alright, let's go what the average price is for a house around here.
It depends on what you're looking for, she says.
Like, give me a range.
close to the palace, close to Cloudsdale, a good view. What are the qualities you're looking for in this?
I mean, those are pretty good. Probably a decent sized garden.
A garden? She's like jotting this down in a small notepad.
So close to Cloudsdale, close to the castle, have a garden. Do all the houses have fireplaces?
A fireplace should not be difficult to find for you. She's making notes of all the things you're talking about.
Maybe a garage. Yeah. Oh wait. They won't have garages. Would they have garages?
Not really. I mean, there might be like a spot out front for like.
Maybe. Okay.
These are like very nice houses, so like it wouldn't be super uncommon for somebody to arrive on horseback or in a carriage, but like it's not like a typical garage. Like there might be a big lawn or like horse or like stables, but like there's probably not going to be a house with a garage now.
This is more of a holiday home because I'll probably have a house here. I'll probably have a house in what's it called? My home island, Yarnum Island. So there. Yeah, okay. Those are like the main things. Maybe a workplace, have a workshop. That's about it.
Is there any particular thing you would like your abode to be made of? Crystal is a very common theme here, but we have others for the less wealthy.
No, crystal sounds nice. Well, I asked Raven, what do you think?
She says, well, I mean, crystal, it'd be kind of easy to clean, I guess. So any scratch marks in the floor would make it look dinky. It would be really expensive, and any footsteps and stuff would be really loud. It would be kind of cold. I don't know. What do you think?
Because we can always get a wood one back in Yarnum, and I can get a crystal one here.
She says that sounds nice.
Yeah. Alright, so get a crystal one here, get a wood one in Yarnum. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, that sounds nice. How much would a house like that would be?
She sort of like looks over all her notes. And you see her like doing some math and calculating in her head. Let me just check one thing real quick before I give you a price. I think there is something about this in the player's handbook. Would you wish for the house to come fully furnished, or would you wish to furnish yourself? And she she almost looks to Raven for that question.
Did she reply?
Raven looks to you. It's your house.
I mean, like, what do you think?
She says, I mean, we could furnish it ourselves. It would be cheaper if we did it that way, but, I mean, to buy it fully furnished, save us a lot of time and effort, I guess. It's up to you. I mean, if you don't like the way it looks when it's fully furnished, it'd just be a waste of money.
Yeah, we'll furnish it ourselves.
Very well. I would say, let's see. Without furnishings, it's made of crystal. You want a good view of the palace, garden. You tour a few houses. A couple of them, a bit expensive. There's one for like 30,000 gold, but she says that's with like the full furnishings and everything.
Yeah.
One
30,000, fuck.
Yeah, one you visit, it's only like 10,000 gold, but like, it's got a bad view. It's next to like a bunch of stables, and it's got a bit of a smell to it.
Yeah.
But there's one you find that fits all your requirements. She says, this one, without the furnishings, 20,000 gold. And it perfectly fits all of your requirements you asked for.
Shit. Yeah, I could do that. 20,000. Was that what I was expecting?
You can make a insight check. See if you could.
I'm guessing these are other people to
She
haggle
says
with.
that's the asking price.
So I could get it for cheaper. I got a 19, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could. I mean, this is a very nice place. Like 20,000 is probably, like, that's a good asking price. That's definitely worth at least that much. But you could probably get it cheaper. It depends on the people selling it.
How much cheaper do you think?
She looks in her notes and she says, the people who own this family, or the family who own this dwelling, it seems they are quite wealthy. If you, for a small fee for my services, I could knock down a few thousand gold off the price.
What would your fee be?
For showing you around, it's 300 gold for showing you all these different houses. If you want her to get you a good deal on the house, she's going to charge 2% of whatever you pay for the house.
What would that be?
2% of whatever it ends up being.
So if it was like, let's say, 16,000, she would get 2% of that.
So she would get 320 gold for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So it would be 16,000 plus the additional 320 gold for her fee.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
She reaches out a hand to shake your hand. And we will see how much she saves you.
Can I be there when she does it?
Uh...
Oh, wait, no, I don't want to be there. No, I don't care. I don't care. Do what you're doing. Carry on.
Okay. I need some percentile dice. Oops. Holy shit. Okay. Huh.
How much she saved me?
Well, I'm getting to that in a second. Now I gotta think. Alright. Okay, she gets it. It's 18,000, so she got it down to 2,000. She's going to take 2% of that, so mark off 18,000. Unless you don't want to do this.
She only got 2,000 off.
That's quite a lot. And I'm not done yet.
Okay, carry on.
So that's that's 360 gold for her plus the additional 18,000 for the house.
360, right?
Yeah, and it's not for.
Will houses in Yarnum be cheaper?
Oh, are you kidding me?
They're gonna be a lot
for
cheaper.
18,000, you could buy the island. Like.
Oh damn. All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's how much you get for that. It's not furnished. It does have a great view. She takes her fee. She says, "Pleasure doing business with you." She hands you a small like scroll parchment. It's like her business card. She says, recommend her to others who are looking in the area. You actually know about her because Rare's hooked you up with her, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
And as you sort of enter your new, not quite a castle. It's definitely like a decent, maybe like a small castle, like the size of this place. Not as big as the palace, obviously, but like this is the home of like a count. And yeah, it's very nice.
Sweet.
You enter through the main doors. There's a big hall, a chandelier, a stairwell, where it's like one of those stairwells where like there's a balcony that overlooks the center of it where the chandelier is, and there's stairs leading down either side, like almost like circling the chandelier towards the front door. sort of like that.
Yeah.
It's only it's 2 stories plus a wine cellar.
Mm-hmm.
And
Let me write this down.
okay.
All right. So I have a house.
There's a nice garden out front on one side of the house.
So let's go through that again. 2 stories plus 1, so 2 stories
Plus a wine cellar.
is plus wine cellar. How do you spell cellar? C-E-L-L, yeah.
L-L-A-R.
Yeah, okay.
8 bedroom, 2 bath.
8 bedrooms. Only 2 baths?
Yep.
That doesn't make sense. 8 bathrooms and you know, most of the houses around I live have 3 beds and they have 2 bathrooms.
This is medieval times we're talking about. 1 bathroom is like super wealthy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, okay.
The palace
2...
only has like 4.
Oh, okay. 2 bathrooms, okay.
There's a very nice kitchen.
Very nice kitchen. Yep.
The master bedroom is like very big, and it has a balcony that overlooks the side of the mountain of Camelot, so you can see part of Cloudsdale, and you can see where it overlooks. You can see like Twilight's crystal tree castle in the distance.
Overlooks.
So like you can see Centaur Town almost from here. Almost. You can't quite see it because there's a big castle there.
Overlooks Centaur Town. What else does it overlook?
Well, you can see part of Cloudsdale, but you could pretty much see that from most places here.
Cloudsdale. Okay.
Real quick, make an investigation check.
What do I get for investigation? 6.
Total?
24.
Oh, okay. Alright. As you're looking around your new house, and you're like, holy crap, this is awesome, look at this. I didn't notice this before when we were here.
Yeah.
Oh, also, out front, there's a garden on one side of the front lawn, and on the other side, there's a spot for, like, a bunch of horses. Like, not quite stables.
Out front.
It's more like a parking area, I guess, but it's like grass. Does that make sense? It's like a lawn,
Parking.
but it's
Yeah, okay.
mostly for, like, people to come over by horse. And it's also, like, a spot where it would be great for Orion to stay.
Yeah. Sweet.
There's no backyard because the back of your house is, like, overlooking a mountain. So,
yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, it's quite nice. So you got 24 on investigation, yeah?
Yeah.
As you're sort of investigating this wine cellar, you notice it's full of wine, first of all. Very rare vintage wines. Unopened.
Mm-hmm.
All nice elven wines.
Oh.
But you also, like, with a 24 investigation, you notice there's something weird about, like, first of all, this cellar is made of wood, which is, like, the entire rest of the house is made of crystal, so that's already kind of weird, but you figure maybe it has something to do with, like, storing the wine better. But then as you're investigating around, you notice there's, like, something off about this room.
Okay.
And as you have that realization, you start, like, feeling the walls and the floors a bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
And you find a secret compartment.
Oh my god.
And you see, as you sort of pull the floorboards away from this place, in, like, the corner, there's a small, like, nook alcove that you can tell, like, as you're looking at this, it's it's been carved out of the mountain that this place is built into.
Okay.
And there's a small chest in there.
Okay, does it look like a trap?
You can make an investigation or perception check to see.
12 plus investigation. 6, so it's 20. Wait, no, that's not fucking... I'm done. 18.
18?
Yeah.
Doesn't appear to be trapped. It's not a very big chest. It's about maybe like the size of... It could maybe hold like an American football in it.
Okay. Oh, okay, so it's tiny.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dragon, should I open it?
I mean, it doesn't seem trapped. Maybe... Do you think we should return it to the owners? I mean...
Let's see what's inside first.
I mean, they might not even have known it was here, honestly.
Yeah, I guess... Alright, you wait by the door, and I'll go open it.
Okay. Is that what you do?
But this is crazy, this house has got everything. And I'll open it.
Alright, you like this house? I take it?
Yeah, it's a pretty sick house.
Alright. You open the chest?
What's in it?
It looks strange. It almost looks like... It's almost
My
like...
money back in gold?
In a small chest? You wish.
Nah.
There is... It almost looks like it's full of feathers.
It's full of feathers.
Like, you see these, like, dark, like, raven-colored feathers.
Okay, I'm gonna touch him, but not with my hand, but with something, like, in between. Like, I use my cloak and, like, pick them up like that.
As you do that, you realize that they're all woven together somehow.
Do you know what this means?
Do you take it out of the chest fully?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Okay, when you do that, you realize these feathers have been fashioned into some sort of armor. Like, almost like a vest.
Okay. It looks like a vest. Should I put it on and see if I get, like, killed or something?
Well, if it's going to kill you, don't put it on, she says.
I mean, I don't know, it's a vest made of feathers.
I just need to get the stats of this thing up real quick. Give me a second.
Have you seen the new Call of Duty game, by the way?
No, I haven't. You pulled it fully out of the chest, yeah?
Yeah, I pulled it out.
And as you do that, you notice there's also, underneath of it, there was a silver... Oh, no, sorry. A golden coin, but it's bigger than, like, a normal golden coin. It's almost the size of, like, a dollar coin. Or I guess you don't have dollar coins.
Fuck's a dollar coin?
It's a coin worth $1.
I don't want to know your mechanisms, man. What's that? Let me get something for reference.
It's basically a coin, but like a gold coin, but it's like twice.
Is it that big? Or is it bigger than that?
It's bigger than that, but not by much.
Alright.
But like, it's definitely bigger than like your average golden coin. And it shimmers in the light.
I'm like, there's a coin I take out.
Okay. There's definitely some magic to it.
Can you do any magic checks, or should I? I don't know any magic checks.
Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check. 13 plus Arcana, 14.
14. For the coin.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, you notice that the feather vest thing also seems magical in some way.
Oh, okay. Well, 19 for the feather stuff, or 20 for the feather stuff.
Hold on. Why can't I find my stats on this thing? For the coin, you figure you have to spend some time with it to figure out what it does, but you feel kind of lucky holding it.
Oh, cool. Alright, I'll write that in my inventory then. What's it called? Coin. Gold coin.
Well, you don't know what it's called yet. I'll tell you what it's called just so you know. It's called the All or Nothing coin.
All or Nothing coin.
But you don't know what it does yet.
Okay.
And the feather thing, it's called a Featherweight Curious.
How do you spell that?
I will copy paste it to you. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but...
Featherweight Curious, you say? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. That's nice. One sec, hold that thought, I need to go to the toilet. Be right back.
Okay. Why can't I find the damn stats for this thing? By the way, while he's gone, Salabalam the Genie, not a character of my own creation. It is from a campaign called High Rollers, which is done by the Yogscast D&D team. Go check them out if you have not heard of them. They are amazing. I only do that to, well, for one, I love the character, but mainly, I just want to promote other podcasts. Additionally, the All or Nothing coin, well, that one's like a general D&D thing, but the Featherweight Curious, or whatever it's called, is from the Adventure Zone, which just finished its official campaign very recently, and oh my gosh, it was amazing, and I love it, and it's the best series ever. Please, please, please listen to it. But yeah, so let me get up the stats for this if I can find it.
Alright, back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so I just got the what's it called? Featherweight Curious and the All or Nothing coin. Cool. Alright, nice. I mean, free stuff. I can't complain with that.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
That ain't about hip hop, ain't about rap.
The Featherweight Curious, it's a... I'm assuming you spent some time with these items.
Yeah.
You have 3 days before you...
I invite everyone around. Like, everyone gets their own room.
Everybody's currently busy doing stuff.
I mean, like, I tell them they can have their own room.
Okay. Raven sends out animal messengers to everybody.
I mean, they got to come one day of the week, right?
Well, they're expecting to meet back up with you on Saturday anyway.
Alright, and one of the days I am going up to RD.
Yeah, you said that. The Featherweight Curious. It's an interesting piece of armor that increases the wearer's flexibility and mobility. It gives the wearer +3 on every acrobatics check.
I guess I wear that underneath my armor, because it's feathers.
You can wear it over top or underneath.
Underneath. So I'm wearing that, that's cool. And what does the coin do?
The coin is an all or nothing coin. Once per day, you can use it to replace any d20 roll. You flip a coin. If it's heads, it's a 20. If it's tails, it's a 1.
Ooh, that's cool.
Natural 20 or natural 1. But you can only use it once per day.
Oh, once per day. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
But yeah, you can replace any d20 roll with either a natural 1 or a natural 20. Also, I forgot to tell you about this when it happened, but your inspiration die, long gone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's fine. Completely forgot about it. I mean, it wouldn't have been much help anyway.
You could have used it when you were with the genie.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, don't really matter. Oh, well.
Well, no, actually, no, you couldn't, because you took an hour to travel to the,
yeah.
And it only lasted for 10 minutes, so, nope.
Yep. Fair enough. Oh, well. No.
So, yeah, Featherweight Curious gives you +3 to acrobatics checks. I think that was what it was.
So I get +3 to acrobatics. Shall I write that down?
Yeah.
Alright. So, +3 to acrobatic. Anything else?
Hold on. Give me a second. Nope, it just increases your flexibility and mobility. It gives you a +3 on every acrobatics check. So that's it. But I mean, that's pretty good. Doesn't require attunement or anything. Like, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's especially good for you since, you know, you have a flying skill now.
Yeah, I can fly. Sweet. Alright, cool. Yeah, got that down. Alright,
I mean,
should we go?
RD has +7 to Dex, and her acrobatics is 12. +12. Which is probably about what yours is now.
Yeah. Mine is, my acrobatic check is... Yeah, +12.
Yeah, so you're just as acrobatic as she is. Not quite
That's
as
who, sorry?
dexterous. Huh? RD.
That's who? Nice.
The one with +7 dex.
Alright, cool.
Alright. So, let's skip to when you go to visit RD. What do you do?
Okay. What's that?
Oh,
I guess I go
also,
for...
Mark off your gold for the day for your alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do that now.
It's 35 gold every day, so...
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so I guess, so, sorry, I'm just doing something. Okay, I'm like, hey, so we get to go through the training. I'm like, hey, Adi, I'm here to learn to fly.
What do you do with your Shield Guardian while you're in Cloudsdale?
I leave him at my residence.
Okay, you can command him to do things like, hey, stay here and guard the door.
Yeah, stay here and guard.
Okay, he does that.
I put the lock on my house, by the way.
He folds his arms to look intimidating and just stands outside the front door.
I put the lock on the front door.
Okay.
Where is my lock?
It's in your inventory, I think. Unless you.
Yeah, no, I haven't sold it. Oh, where is it? I just have so much shit now.
Also, you should know.
I know I have it. Where is it? Oh, here you go.
As long as he is within 5 feet of you while you're wearing the amulet, your AC is +2.
Okay, cool.
Because he shields you from damage.
Okay. What's Raven gonna be doing whilst I'm up there?
She'll turn into a bird and come with you. She can't say anything, but she will be like on your shoulder as a bird.
Okay. I mean, Orion can come. She can just sit on Orion if she wants.
Okay, yeah, she's a druid. He's a Pegasus. They'll get along fine. That's fine.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm like, I got this. And I'm like, hey, I'm here to learn how to fly.
She says, welcome to boot camp.
Oh, God. Alright, so
how bad do you want to learn to fly?
I mean, I want to learn to fly.
Okay.
I mean, I'm got this new ability. Gotta learn it.
How hard?
But okay, remember,
remember,
we're friends. Okay.
Out of character. How hard are you gonna train?
Pretty hard. I mean, I'm a pretty hard worker.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, probably like a 7 or 8.
All right. Okay. 7 or 8. In that case. I'll say...
And she's got to go easy on me since we're friends.
You said 7 or 8. That's pretty high.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know.
Out of 10? Yeah. I'll say by the end of the day, you have level 3 exhaustion.
Shit. Alright.
Which, I'll tell you what that means in a second.
Can I tell me what happens during the day as well?
Level 2. Level 2. I will roll some percentile dice.
Does she know I'm as fast as her?
She picks up on it. She doesn't say anything. Not sure why. Okay.
Wait, how fast can the other blokes fly?
Not nearly as fast as you two.
Hey.
I mean, you can't control it quite well yet. But you can tell you're faster than them. But it's kind of unfair because you don't take up as much space, so there's less wind resistance.
Yeah.
Because they have big ass wings, you know. Also, your buddies are there, and they are thrilled and ecstatic to see that you can now fly.
Yeah.
And they also kind of help you through it. They're the reason I reduced your exhaustion.
Fair enough.
after training a very hard day with RD, you have level 2 exhaustion, which I'll get to. But I will say, you now have the ability to fly with relative ease. It is still a bit difficult and hard. You still have to concentrate if you're doing other things while flying, but you don't have to make checks for it anymore. The only check I'll make you make is a concentration check if you're flying and doing something difficult. Okay?
Cool. Yeah.
As for the exhaustion, you lose 1 level of exhaustion every time you take a long rest. You want to be at 0. Currently, you're at 2, so a long rest will put you at 1. Level 1 exhaustion means you have disadvantage on ability checks. Level 2 exhaustion means your speed is halved.
Okay.
So, after you take a long rest, you will no longer have half speed, but you will have disadvantage on all ability checks until you take another long rest.
I'm gonna be like, hey, RD, I got a house, by the way.
Okay, I'm assuming this is at the end of the day after you guys are done with your training.
At the end of the day, yeah.
She's like, cool. Where?
You're welcome to have a room there, by the way. In Clouds, not Clouds Day, in, what's it called?
Camelot.
In Camelot. You're welcome to have a room there.
She looks a bit surprised, and she's just kind of like, thanks. I mean, I just been staying here. They offered me a room since, I work here, and I saved the world a bunch of times with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like,
But a place in Camelot would have to be a lot nicer than the barracks.
Yeah, what's that? So, I got a key for the ultimate lock. Raven's got a key for the ultimate lock.
Are you giving one to RD?
Yeah, I'll give one to RD.
Okay, you have one.
So I got one left. I'll probably give that to Trixie and Glimmer.
What's a Shield Guardian's intelligence? Not great.
I'll tell him. I mean, I'm going back there tonight, so I'll be like, hey, mate, these guys are cool.
Okay. I mean, you can always be more specific in your orders. You just told him protect the door.
Protect the place from people that look like they're about to break in. Not from people...
He's smart enough to not take you insanely literally. Like, if you just say, protect this door, he knows you don't mean literally protect the door itself. You mean the entrance. Like, don't let people in the entrance, not just, like, don't let people hurt the door. Like, he's smart enough to know that much. But, like...
I tell him, like, names and stuff.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you do that. You wake up the next day. Until you take another long rest, you get all your hit points and everything back.
Sweet.
However, until you take another long rest, you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay.
But it is now Saturday morning.
Coolio. I'm like, are we all meeting up?
Okay, yeah, you all meet up.
Oh, wait, I meet up a little bit earlier because I need to talk to Luna to try and find out where Tom is.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
She does the same spell that she did the last time. Same 3 answers.
Oh, okay, they're all the same. Okay, cool. I head back to where
she goes to sleep again. She also no, she doesn't know. She doesn't say anything about your improved flight ability.
I mean, I'm not flying all the time. I usually walk.
Okay.
But I fly when I want to.
All right.
So, I fly to annoy or when I have to.
Okay. She doesn't seem to notice that you got much better at it.
Alright. Okay, that's fine. I walk back into where we're meeting
I assume
everyone.
you also practiced on your own a bit over the other 2 days. Like, at least a little.
Yeah, I practice on my own.
Alright, and you... What are you going to do about your shield guardian? Are you going to leave him here to protect your house? Are you going to take him with you? What are you going to do?
I'm going to leave him to protect the house for now. Oh, I'm gonna move a load of stuff that I'm leaving at the house. Is that right?
Okay. Your shield guardian, by the way, has a strength of 18. It is very easy for him to move things for you.
Alright, yeah, so I'm just moving some of the stuff I have in my inventory. I'm writing it down into a house.
You should
like
really
this.
get like a notepad or something for like the stuff that isn't really character related.
Yeah, I probably should.
That's what I do. I have a bunch of notepads on my desktop for different stuff.
Oh well.
Also, your construct, your shield guardian, He is a construct, which means he doesn't require air, food, drink, or sleep.
Good to know.
All of these things I'm stating are listed in the link I gave you.
Oh, alright. Fair enough.
Just telling you.
Alright, so that can stay...
Just so you know, as long as you're wearing that amulet, it can still be destroyed. It's just a bit difficult.
Yeah, I mean, like, mine's underneath all my armor, so...
Yeah, doesn't change the fact it can be destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, I know it can be destroyed, but it's hard to get to.
Yeah. It only has an AC of 10.
Really?
Yeah, and 10 hit points.
Shield Guardian only has a 10 hit point.
No, the amulet.
Oh, the amulet. Oh, yeah, that's fine. But, I mean, it's underneath all my armor.
Right, so that gives it cover and stuff.
I mean, it's going to be, like, physically impossible to get to it unless they take off my armor.
It has to break through your armor bonus that you get. Basically.
What's my armor bonus?
I think you get like a +5 or something like that.
I mean, they're not going to know where it is. Nah, I even have one.
Well, yeah, if the Shield Guardian isn't with you, they probably won't notice. I'm just informing you that this is a possibility.
Alright, that's fine.
It's not super likely. You wear a breastplate, yeah?
Yeah. That's been upgraded with,
It's a +2 breastplate, yeah?
Yes, it is.
So if they wanted to hit that, they would have to roll higher than a 16 to pierce through your armor. Yeah. And it would also be quite difficult to hit it. I would provide some sort of special bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did when you hit it. Although, for him, he wasn't wearing it under any armor. He doesn't wear armor.
Cool, that's fine.
Right. So you teleport, yeah?
Yep.
Who has the teleport spell, and how many creatures can they teleport? That's always a fun question. So, is Orion coming with you?
I mean, sure.
Okay. That means you went up to 8, so 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus Orion. Yep, you're good. Oh, this time, Orion doesn't need to make a Constitution check when he teleports, because he passed the last few.
Cool.
Raven, however, no longer needs to make them either. She is perfectly fine now. That was quite a good check. Alright.
What?
You, Glimmer,
okay.
Daring, Twy, Raven, RD, Trixie, and Orion are all teleported to Los Pegasus. The teleportation circle underneath of the Pegasus in Los Pegasus.
Cool.
You are approached again by a few merchants asking to buy Orion off your hands, how much you want, what he does. A few kids ask about your horse, how you made the wings. They don't understand that he's a magical creature. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Trixie has to do a bit of illusion magic before you leave again, just to disguise Twilight. And nobody seems to really care about RD a ton. Like, if there are a few kids that come walking up to her, seem to recognize her, but, like, not nearly as many people recognize her as you would expect.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Any of Varial definitely do. But, like, generally, people see a lot of shit in this city. So what do you do?
Shit, okay.
Also, you wanted 10 of those anti-grav spheres, or anti-magic spheres.
Yes, I got, yeah.
So you wanted 10 of them? 250 gold, mark off.
Si, senor. Okay. 10 anti-grav spheres.
Yep.
10 anti-gravity spheres, right?
No, anti-magics.
And that's what I said, anti-magic.
The spell it contains is called Anti-Magic Field. Basically, it disables certain magics within the 10-foot sphere of it for 8 hours.
Alright, that makes sense.
It would be enough to disrupt a golem, and basically the golem would still have the magic in it, but it wouldn't activate it like it should for 8 hours.
Okay. Alright, so what's the plan, guys? I probably should have discussed this before we left, but we go in, try and get in this back door and confront him.
Okay.
He may have an army in his back door, so be careful.
How are we going to get in the back door?
I mean, there's just a door.
Yeah, but I mean, there's lots of people there, right?
I mean, we could just, yeah. And they take magical items off as you go in.
Yep.
So we could try and just... Can you put the guy getting the magical items to sleep? Is there anyone, like, watching that area? Do I remember?
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence... 16.
As far as you can remember, not really. People didn't seem to pay much attention to him. They just kind of saw the golems around, and they were like, yeah, I'll do what this person wants.
Alright, so if we can put him to sleep, and we can walk straight in.
Glimmer says, well, I could do one better than that.
What's that?
I could easily charm him. I could cast Dominate Person on him. It would take me a minute, but I mean,
Let's
it
do that
would
then.
only last for a minute. But but he would follow any of my commands if he failed his save. I mean, I wouldn't be able to command him to like kill himself or anything.
But will 1 minute be enough? That's what
I could make it 10 minutes if I cast a higher level spell.
Yeah, 10 minutes could work.
If I did that, I wouldn't be able to use my Disintegrate, though.
Yeah, that's we're gonna need that.
I have other spells, other damaging spells. Just not as powerful as that one.
Yeah, we just need to find. We just need to have him either asleep or charmed. Has anyone else got any of those kind of spells?
I think Trixie has Charm Person. Give me a second.
Is it as strong as
Not quite. It's the same idea. Does she have Charm Person? Yes, she does, and she has it prepared even. Charm Person. Let me look up the effects of Charm Person right quick. Person. It lasts for an hour. But you can't make commands. They're just it's just that they regard us as friendly and take our suggestions as, you know, being like well, it's charmed by us.
Okay, what do you guys think?
I mean, yeah, it sounds as long as she's successful. If the spell isn't successful, then it might tip them off that we were coming.
Yeah.
Did Raven do anything? Raven could kill him pretty easily, probably. I'm just looking at her magic spells. Like, she has a lot of really high damaging spells and like really defensive spells and a few healing spells, but like, yeah, it's none like make this person our friend forever.
So what do you guys think? 10 minutes, or would 1 minute be enough to be able to get into the back room?
If we did Charm Person, it would be for an hour.
Yeah, but that's the odds of that have been quite small, aren't they?
Trixie's a powerful wizard. Her spell save DC is 17.
Alright, do you want to try that then?
You'd have to roll a Wisdom save to beat a 17.
Alright, I guess, do you want to try that then, guys?
Let me see real quick if Twilight has any other spells. She has a lot of spells, so. I could cast Dimension Door and get us inside.
Yeah, wouldn't that be pretty obvious when we got inside, though?
I mean, if the door was open to the back, I could literally get us from the front to inside.
I mean, like, can we see into the building?
Let me look at the layout of the building real quick. Not quite. If you made it past Gregory, the guy who takes your magical stuff, there's a door in the room where he is, and once that door's open, you can basically see the entire room. And there's also a door to the backstage. So if both of those were opened, she could use Dimension Door to get you from the entrance to backstage.
Alright, so this is the plan. We knock out the guy at the front door, and then we go in, and then we use Dimension Door to get... When we see one of the doors open, we use Dimension Doors to get into the back room. See, senor?
Well, if he was charmed, then we wouldn't need to knock him out. We could just enter.
Alright, so we charm him, we use Dimension Door, and then we're in the room.
Oh wait, she has a staff that has different spells than her. Let me just check. Does she have any controlling spells? No. Yeah, sounds like a plan. What do we do if the charm spell fails?
Yeah, I guess we punch him. I don't know.
RD says, well, is he evil?
I don't know.
Actually, with her, I think she can detect evil within a certain radius of her. RD has an ability called Divine Sense, which lets her sense the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. She can use it 5 times per long rest.
Okay.
So, he's not any of those. I'll tell you right now.
Okay, he's not any of those.
Well, she doesn't even need to use that to tell you. Like, you've seen him before. He's not a zombie. Like...
Yeah. What spell slot is to use the Dimension Door? Who's using Dimension Door?
Twilight could do it. It would be a level 4 spell slot.
I mean, can Trixie try, and then if that doesn't work, can Glimmer try hers?
Technically, yes.
And if that doesn't work, I don't know.
If that doesn't work, we'll be in a fight.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's what I got. Let's go.
Okay, so you want Trixie to cast Charm Person, and if that doesn't work, you want Glimmer to cast Dominate Person, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. 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 You guys walk into the front door. Are you bringing Orion in with you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Gregory, whose voice I have no fucking idea what it was, greets you, and he says, "Welcome to the Siren's Den." And Trixie says, yes, oh, shit. Hold on, I dropped my die. And she says, yes, charmed to meet you. And...
Charmed to meet you.
He rolls a 5 to save, which is not gonna do it.
Booyah!
And he is now considered charmed by you.
Sweet. Carry on, carry on. These
well,
are not
charmed,
the droids you're looking
he's charmed
for.
specifically by Trixie, but like he knows you're all together in the party, so he acts favorably upon all of you.
Okay. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Not quite like that.
Right. I guess Trixie can say, like, get us in.
It's more like that. It's like, would you mind? I mean, we've had a long journey. We don't want to mix our valuables in with that of the commoners. And he's like, he kind of looks a bit confused, and he like almost goes to say something, but then he says, "That makes sense. Yes, right this way, please." And he sort of leads you through the front door. Are you going to do anything to hide your weapons and magical items?
Yes.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, okay.
You enter the Siren's Den. You do not see Tom as you look around. You do see a familiar sight of, there's the pit, there are gatherings of humanoids around, some giants here and there, mainly cloud giants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to roll for his Naga that he had. Oh well. Technically it would have acted on his initiative anyway. You don't see Tom. The bartender is there. The people at all the chips tables there. Who's on stage performing right now? The sirens that were there the very first time you were there are actually there performing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that all the people that were around Tom before, like the number of people that was surrounding Tom, they have definitely moved over to the stage to watch in all of this performance.
Very nice.
Also in the prize pit, you notice that currently today's prize seems to be some sort of small metal figurine of a griffin.
Okay.
And the metal bull is still down there. Still undefeated. A lot more blood in the pit than there used to be the last time I was here.
Fair enough. Alright, so we're just waiting for the back door to open that I went through.
The Gorgon. You do see a few iron golems around. They're not patrolling, they're just standing stationary. There are a couple by the front, a few by the sides, a couple by the prize pit, 2 by the back door to the backstage, and then 2 standing where Tom was previously. Yeah, that's what you see. There's a total of I think 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 of them.
Cool. I guess we're waiting for an opening.
What specifically are you waiting for?
You know the door that I went through?
Yeah.
That to open?
How long do you wait?
I mean, like, we wait like 20 minutes to see what happens, see if
Nothing
anyone
happens.
goes for it. Alright. I discussed with the group, alright.
Okay.
No
Trixie
one's gone
says we
through.
don't have a ton of time. You know, he's only going to be charmed for an hour.
Okay, so should we go over to it and see if it opens?
Do you think the iron golems would do anything about that?
I don't know.
I mean, Twilight says, well, if they were programmed to protect that door, then they probably would step in and do something.
I guess we can... I don't know. Is there any way you could get in there without opening that door?
Well, if I had seen the place before, it would be a lot easier. But, I mean, I guess I could try. Hold on real quick. Let me just... Golems. Iron golems. Okay, they can't speak. That's what I thought. What does Twilight have? Oh, no. Let me read this specific dimension door. I need to read the stats for it. It can take you any place within a range of 500 feet. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and directions, such as 200 feet straight downward or upward to the northwest at a 45-degree angle, 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity must be within 5 feet of you when you cast the spell. If you would arrive in a place already occupied by an object or a creature, you and any creature traveling with you take 4d6 force damage, and the spell fails to teleport you. So
what spell was that, sorry?
Dimension Door. So she could, theoretically, if she got the measurements right, get you or get herself and one other creature there.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the door. With
I mean, what do you guys think? Should we do that, or should we just open the door?
How smart do you think the golems are? Glimmer says.
Should I roll a check for that?
I mean, you can, but Twilight knows the answer.
Alright, okay, just let Twilight go then.
She says, they're very, very stupid. But I think I see where you're going with this. And she says, we could try to cast a spell to make ourselves look like Tom, but they would know it was us. If he was the one who created them, at least. If he wasn't the one who created them, that would be a different story. Does anybody know if he's the one who created them or not?
I like a raven.
Oh, that's a well remembered, good sir. She's going to make an intelligence check. Not great, Raven. She shrugs.
Do you want to think a little harder?
Well, I don't know. I got a 4.
Think a little harder, Raven.
I don't know. I know he never talked about the golems.
Oh, man. Anyone else got any bright ideas?
We could try to sneak past them. I could cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Yeah, that could work.
That's what Raven says. Ooh! I could cast Windwalk, she says, but if I do that, I won't be able to heal us. Or at least not with my most powerful healing spell.
I don't know.
Windwalk is the spell we were talking about earlier that turns you into, like, gas.
Can she do that to all of us?
Yeah.
Nice.
Even Orion.
Alright.
It would last for 8 hours.
That works. Oh, is there any way to cancel it?
Yeah, she can cancel it whenever she wants.
Alright.
As long as it's active, though, you would be resistant to damage from non-magical weapons.
I guess we could do that. What are the others?
But you would only be able to take the dash action if you stayed in that form. So you would only be able to run. You wouldn't be able to fight. They said, well, yeah, I mean, that would certainly get us past the door if we could literally, like, turn into gas and go underneath of it.
Yeah? Alright, I say we do that.
Okay. She says, now, this is a level 6 spell, and my heal spell is level 6 as well. That's my most powerful healing spell. I won't be able to do that if I use this.
Okay.
I have other healing spells, but none as powerful.
Okay. I think that's our best bet. If you guys have any other ideas.
They've given you all their ideas.
I guess we go for that then.
Okay. She casts Windwalk on you guys. It takes... How long does it take to cast? 1 minute. Alright, so yeah, you guys are fine. Gregory... Trixie asks before she casts it, do you want me to try to charm him again? To extend the spell? Because we only have about 40 minutes to do whatever we're going to do.
Do you think it'd be worth it?
Well, how long do you think we'll be back there, she says.
I don't know, maybe an hour?
Well, then I should... Do you want me to stay here and distract him? I could always charm him again if he breaks out of it.
I look at the others. What do the others think?
They say... You don't remember anything about what's down there?
Nope.
And you think it'll take longer than 40 minutes for us to just go down there and rough him up, RD says?
Going down, maybe take him back to prison in what's it called, in the place in Camelot. That's it.
You really think that it'll take longer than 40 minutes to just beat him up, RD says?
No, that's what I'm thinking. All right. I mean, if you stay here, Trixie, and then you can tell us if anything seriously bad goes on up here. Maybe you can run back into the room and tell us. Run into the door.
Twilight says, I could do that with the spell too.
I don't know. You're giving me a lot of choices here.
Well, there's a lot of people with you.
I need some people saying yes. I'll do this. Okay.
Yeah, I mean Trixie could easily stay there if you want her
to. Yeah, that if you could, Trixie, that'd be good.
If you want, I could create a telepathic bond with you.
Sure, go for it.
Let me just look up the specifics of how long this lasts. Yeah, she could do it with all of you, actually, even Orion. Wait, what's Orion's intelligence?
Let me check.
Is it more than 2?
I need to get up. I think I closed it by accident. There we go. It is in fact more than a 2.
Okay.
It's 10.
Alright. Interesting. Huh. Alright. For the next 1 hour, all of you can telepathically communicate with each other. Orion still can't speak, but he can understand you. And yeah, it covers any distance, but it can't go through other planes of existence.
Okay.
So yeah. She casts it on all of you, so you all have a telepathic link now. That's a level 5 spell, by the way.
Cool. Alright, nice. I guess we head in then.
Okay. Oh, she used Charm Person too. I forgot to mark that off. Alright. Raven begins to cast her spell on you. Her Windwalk spell. You all begin shifting into gaseous form. Orion, he freaks out a teeny bit. But you easily calm him down with this telepathic link, and with Raven being a druid, like he knows like she's cool. She's an animal person. She's cool. I like druids. And yeah, you harmlessly float across the lounge. Are you trying not to be noticed?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a general, real quick. Okay. You float like above the ceiling because it's made for giants, and this room is gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
You figure most people wouldn't look up there most of the time. You do think that maybe a couple people have spotted you, like especially as you get closer to the back door where the stage is, and there's a ton of people. But like, they seem like enraptured by this performance. You are immune to charm effects because you're within 10 feet of Rainbow Dash, so you don't need to make a check as you approach the stage.
Cool.
And you harmlessly float underneath of the door. The Iron Golems do not seem to notice you.
Rad.
As you appear backstage, you see the sort of backstage prep area. There's currently nobody back here. And then there's the other door, which you don't really remember this technically, but it leads to like a downstairs cave area.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to change? Do you want her to cancel the spell here, or do you want to go through the next door first?
So what's in this first room? Sorry, I don't forget.
It's just like stage materials. There's like a few instruments, some costumes, some just general like theater stuff back here. But there's currently no humanoids back here or anything.
Okay. Is there another door? Or is there multiple doors?
Yes, there's a door that leads from backstage to further back into this building.
Yeah. Okay. We go through that door.
But do you ask her to cancel her spell first, or do you...
No, we carry on flying as gas.
Okay. You move very quickly in this form. You float through this next door, and you take a look around. As you do, you feel a sensation as you pass through this door.
Okay.
There is powerful magic here. Even in this form without your physical body, you feel almost petrified, as it feels like you are walking into almost a wall as you feel this magical energy begin to wash over you the closer you get. It feels like death and darkness and just terrible negative energy is surrounding this place. It makes you want to run. You are scared. This is not a fear effect, technically. It is technically a spell-like ability. But it feels like death itself is down here. Or in this case, herself. And that's where we're going to end it for today.
Oh shit! Death itself! Fuck. A lot happened in this episode.
Yeah, we were live for 3.5 hours.
Fuck. I need to have dinner, man. It's
Me too.
10:15, and I haven't had any lunch. Or dinner.
Yeah, you should eat.
Yeah.
I also have not had anything to eat today. Well, I had some Pop-Tarts. So what do you think of the session?
Fucking, I really enjoyed this one. This is a good one.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I can fly, I got a house.
I wasn't expecting you to spend so much time with Salabalam and buying the house, I'll tell you that much. And I didn't think you'd be able to fly.
Fuck, I can fly now, bro.
I was very much looking forward to the combat you're about to have.
Man, this is gonna be an interesting part of it.
You remember when I said I'd created a character for the campaign?
Yeah.
Or, well, it was a character I had. What I did was I leveled up a character. You know, I have backup characters for our campaign with Hippo, right? You know?
Yeah.
One of them, I took them and I leveled them up, like, a lot. And made him a villain in your campaign. And, they're not to be fucked with. But I guess you'll find out next time.
Yes, I guess I shall. Oh my god.
There's going to be a lot of stuff to do next time to get. You are so fucking lucky you brought a paladin. So what would you like and what didn't you like?
I don't know. I like most of it this session.
I was a bit worried that I was going to bring back Salabalam and you weren't going to do anything at all.
Yeah. That's why I was a little bit worried. I didn't know what I was going to do. I wanted to do something because I knew I didn't do anything last time. But man, I can fly. That's crazy. Man, so much has happened. No complaints really, this one.
I'm glad to hear it. Oh, you got a new weapon too, that's right. You got the rifle.
Oh yeah, I got the rifle as well.
I was expecting you to enchant your weapon, I won't lie.
Yeah, I might do that next time it shows up.
Huh?
I'll probably enchant my weapon, my bow or something next time.
Because you don't do any magical damage unless you use a spell.
Yeah.
So anything that's like immune to bludgeoning or piercing or whatever your arrows do, it's like, well, crap.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the spell real quick that that you walked into. Alright, cool.
Let me save my character sheet.
Oh, by the way, as long as you feel that way, that negative energy overcoming you, you have a -1 to all D20 rolls.
Oh, damn. That's not good.
Yeah.
Shit.
And so does everyone in your party.
Oh. That's some brutal magic.
Oh, yeah. It's a very powerful spell. technically, RD might be immune to this. I gotta look it up. Technically speaking, I don't think it's a charming effect or anything. Yeah, because you don't even get a saving throw against it. It's just like in an area of effect. So yeah, so even RD feels this.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, by the way, when you enter this, RD says to you, guys, just jumping back into the game for a quick second.
Okay.
My goddess says we should run.
Fuck.
And she doesn't talk to me all that often without me asking or praying. And she seems quite scared. Which is the first time you've ever seen her scared.
Shit, that's not good.
And yeah, so we're going to end the session. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. And yeah.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Should be next weekend if you're free, do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I should be free next weekend.
I should be free next weekend as well.
Just to let you know.
Yeah?
2 more weekends and then I'm off to uni.
Okay. I actually signed up for classes myself.
Oh, what are you doing?
University.
Oh, what university classes are you doing?
We'll talk about it in a second. Thanks
Okay.
for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
See ya.